Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Valorant Oceania Tour 2021 Stage 3 Open Qualifiers 1. This isn't the quarterfinals, it's an earlier game of Villains Esports versus Direwolves. I'm joined here today by Cras OBS. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing well. So I'll say right now, just a little bit of backstory. This game's been delayed quite a bit behind the scenes. So now, only on Sunday, when it should be grand finals, we're doing right now. Looks like we have a couple of games that are in the way. So we got to this one needs to be done, and then wild card will be versing the winner of this later on. I have no idea when that's going to be happening. And then grand finals will be after that. So a couple of delays here, but at least we get to show this matchup.
Yeah,
and I just want to talk about rosters at the start, because I do believe these teams want to get going very shortly. I don't really think we want to hold them at all. I believe Orange Pelt isn't playing for Villains anymore, and he's going to be replaced by Prophet, which is an interesting thing to me. I know the name Prophet. I'm not going to pretend like I know a whole lot about him, but I'd like to assume if you're a team like Villains that's trying to come up in a tier 1, that if you're making a roster change, you're making a roster change for the right reasons. And outside of that, on the flip side, Direwolves have an interesting roster we're going to be seeing today. It's going to be Mist, Wrath Reloaded, Pain, and Lu. So there's going to be no Jun on the side of Direwolves. So this matchup it's interesting. I feel like this could be a very explosive game for any of these teams. I'd like to assume Villains can take this one in like a 2-1 or a 2-0. But honestly, like, I feel like Direwolves is also one of those teams where if Lu is having a pop-off game, he is so oppressive to play against. In the combo like Lu and Wrath with the Breach and the Jet, it's going to be very tough to deal with potentially.
And like OC, roster shuffles, all that kind of nonsense. And finally, it's happening. So without further ado, I think the teams are ready, although my chat's just bugging out briefly.
Yeah, I'm getting that as well.
Yeah, okay, but I'm hoping we won't need the chat too much.
Yeah, no, we can definitely still start.
Okay, I'm just gonna make sure that teams are ready before I click the start button. So Villains, they are ready. And Villains, I'll just go over the roster briefly again for those who haven't seen who they are playing with. Suave, Prophet, Pocket, March, and Myth. Direwolves, Mist, Pain, Wrath, Reloaded, and Lu. Of course. Okay, map 1, Haven. And yeah, let's get started.
My only I'm quite concerned about the side of Villains. They have Prophet and Pocket. That could potentially get a little bit confusing if you're trying to cast like a retake or something. Okay, never mind.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Let's scratch what I said completely. Blue has just insta-locked the Reyna, and we're going to be seeing Reloaded on the Jet. Okay, this is this is an interesting comp. So this is not this isn't the most orthodox comp.
Not in Haven.
There we go. No Sage Hover as well. It's going to be the Cypher Hover instead. Okay, these are. On the side of Villains, it's a very standard comp. This is like a episode 2. I guess we can start saying episode 2 and episode 3 comps now, as it slowly starts to become a thing. This is like a very popular episode 2 comp, and it's one of those things where it's just you have your 5 standard agents. They all just do their jobs really well. Phoenix being the one that will most likely be getting replaced by KO once that is legal. Also, we're going to be seeing a Killjoy. I still don't know what's best generally if it's a Killjoy or a Cypher on this map. Regardless of that, though, on the flip side, it's going to be very standard. You're going to have your double duelist with the Cypher, Astra, Sova supporting cost, but instead of the Phoenix, we're going to be seeing the Reyna. So basically the same concept for both these team comps, just a couple of different agent changes.
A couple. It's good to see the Astra. She is still in the meta as the premier smoker. Just overall, I always say this: such a good kit, so versatile, does all the job that is needed. But look, Direwolves, they have Lu, who's usually on the Jet on Reyna, and on the flip side, they have Pockets on the Phoenix for Villains, who I think actually might be the better duelist on this map at the very least. Although Reyna still very good in her own right, providing you can frag out.
I think it's just depending on how each player likes to play one of them. Reyna's more of a snowbally agent. Lu's a very snowbally play. He's a very momentum-based player, so something like the Reyna probably suits him a lot more, considering he did come from that Jet. Pocket, I've seen this man play Phoenix so many times, and he always manages to just pop off every single time. I have no idea how he does it, so I don't expect anything less in this game. I'm going to assume the concept is just going to be farm the runner back as much as possible, look to get as many of those online early, and just, storm your way into a site. Heavy A long aggression here, though. Lu looking up towards Sewers here, and he's going to get thrown by Prophet.
Oh yeah, there's your snowball, and he got completely rolled there. So only one defender down. With the Reloaded taking A long pressure, does manage to take down mid. So that's a Sova gone. Not much use, no recon arrows for a site to take later on, as Villains they do back off early.
They have it. evened up man advantage, or just even up numbers, I guess.
Yeah.
Pocket working his way out here. Hasn't burnt any util yet, so the flash is going to be still available. I'm going to assume that's what they want to use to entry onto the C site. I don't know that Cypher has...
No Cypher traps.
It's no trips, because the trips are spread out towards B and Garage. There is the camera. The camera's been revealed. The camera's going to get destroyed. That's going to be the hit coming out onto C here now.
Oh yeah, Wrath, he better be careful because there's no one there to back him up. Has to win that duel. Okay, gets tagged down gently.
Not gonna
Prophet
happen.
looking more and more thirsty for it. Okay, and now Spike is down 4-on-4, post plants, and 2 players getting off of sight.
Look at this Crossfire. This Crossfire is going to be everything in this round. It's going to be Suave and Prophet having a lot to do here.
Okay, Suave here has to do a lot of work. It's a dink. Prophet chimes in, gets the trade.
Beautiful.
3 on 2, however. Pain, he's trying to defend his teammate as Jet goes for the stick. There's the flash you talked about. Perfect timing, and Villains, nice pistol round.
It's really well done there. I mean, they identified that there's going to be heavy A-long aggression after the pick came out. They managed to trade the numbers, and they're like, okay, you know what? They have a lot of numbers towards A. Let's just try to get onto C. Let's just do a slow, steady approach. See if they decide to make a mistake. And look, they knew the camera was there. Wrath got a little bit angsty with the camera. He's like, okay, look, nothing's really happened here. I'm going to check it. As soon as that happens, they know, okay, no one's probably playing the site. And if there is, there's only going to be one member. So they're very comfortable to take that site. The trips also being in Garage and B isn't going to be helping at all. And then as soon as the spike goes down, it's just a really nice crossfire from Green Box and Default. It just kind of seals the deal.
All right, now Villains, obviously, with the buy up. And honestly, I think buying the Bulldog second round might be the play here. Because it's cheaper. It's, I'll say again, it's a pretty decent gun now. And you can carry it into the bonus, and you can basically compete on par with rifles.
Yeah, I think I was having a chat to RDW last night, and he was telling me that the Bulldog is actually, it feels like the Galil.
It's so good.
CS,
it's genuinely good.
It feels like the Galil. Yeah, no, I think it is. I don't think it's a terrible, like, honestly, the issue I had with this weapon is you had to ADS, basically. Like, you had to ADS. Oh, no, it hasn't been spotted. Hold on.
No. Oh, the shorty 1-for-1 trade. I mean, that's value for money. 200 bucks. And 150 now actually takes down quite a lot. Although the gravity well keeps reloaded on site as they do punish him for getting that sneaky kill. Spike goes down, and Luke goes, oh, all the way deep, and it's just chaotic. What's going on? A little bit of a roller coaster ride there. As finally, Villains, they do get the kill, and it's all down to lonely old Wrath by himself. Prophet looking to make quick work of him. Or not. Soon, surely. Charge up the run back a little bit more. Okay.
Well, there you go. That's one way to do it. I mean, 4 alive. So that's what you want to see. You want to see 4 alive going into this next round. Only losing 1 weapon. It's going to be on Myther, but I'd like to assume you just get something dropped over. Oh, this is beautiful. Prophet's just going to get knives here. That's a 7-point ult, by the way, and he's only 1 off.
Yeah. Prophet, might as well go for it, because this is a bonus buy, and, you know, full armor across the board, 1 Bulldog plus the knives. It's fine. It's fine. There's no KO to counter, at least earlier on, so it's... So have fun with your ultimates while you can, I suppose.
I mean, this is beautiful. Look at this. He's
the
just gonna get the orb. The knives are gonna be popped. Oh, okay, never mind. Who just managed to go down mid and get 1?
That's good, but however, no heal, so he's basically dead from 2 bullets.
I mean,
well, assuming
it's the pick. The pick is what matters at the end of the day. Yeah, look, having that extra health could potentially be a big deal, but if you have a Vandal, you kind of want to get that first bullet headshot anyway, ideally. So that's probably what he's going to be banking on. He's playing a bit of a slight off angle. He's jiggling up and down.
You think so? I think it's a pretty common angle to check.
I mean, not like this tight, basically. The reason why he's playing it this tight is just because he wants to be able to have, like, first contact, hit that headshot, and just either dismiss out or just heal. So, hopefully that's how it turns out. I also do want to point out that Wrath is now playing over towards A. He's got his trip set up there. They're going to be walking into a meat grinder here, potentially. Dart does get broken.
Oh my god, doesn't matter! Reloaded, he shot the dart, and Myth just blind fired, gets Reloaded's head, and they equalize numbers just like that. Health pool does favor Villains.
That's beautiful. Well, here you go. Wrath has a lot to do here. Marsh is going to be walking his way up. Walks into the trip. It's going to be the frag. Nice. It's going to be the frag onto Marsh. 3 members going to be storming onto this A site. There is still another trip that needs to be dealt with. Though Lou's going to be going for some spam here, and Prophet's working his way into the smoke here.
God,
oh
what?
No!
Lou tapping away. You reckon he heard anything? As Prophet with the blades. 7 points. It goes down to waste. Rick on arrow though. It does expose the final player. Suave with the Spectre. A boatload to do. Wrath from up high takes down 3. Okay, pretty good win on the buy round, losing only 1 rifle.
Who are they gonna give this ult point to? Okay, they're gonna give it to Pain. I was about to say there's not really anyone else you can give it to. So
it's a lot.
I was just wondering. I'm like, what are they talking about? But never. Okay, all good. They won the buy round, but they lost one in the process. You know, it's okay.
Affordable.
I mean, it's fine, honestly. They're gonna. I mean, this is the important round at the end of the day. Myth is still off the ultimate. Pocket's nowhere near his run it back, so we're not going to be seeing that in this round. The Hunter's Fury is potentially something that could come out. Wrath is one of the neural thefts, so basically just assume as soon as he finds a pick, he's going to be able to pop that neural theft and is going to be able to figure out where every single member of Villains is.
Yep.
That could potentially be the way that they win this round. We'll find out there.
I like the Wrath. He's being very dynamic, playing as Cypher. He goes C, he goes A. But though, this is looks to be a really fast push. Villains, they're both taking garage control. Trip gets popped, instantly missed. He has to hide in there. He's not risking the push out. Wrath, nice fallback though. The gravity wants to make his life pain. One more might finish the job. The hot hands as well. Wrath is stuck in the corner, and Myth cleans up. Poor guy, nowhere to go, nowhere to run. And Marsh on the lurk. This is huge for him. A double piece potentially. Spots out one for free. Reloaded. Back his turn. Dives right into him. Oh dearie me, Dire Wolves 2v4 now. Like I said earlier, this round's important economy-wise. Nice straight back by Lou. He has to do more than just that. Pain chimes in. Okay, 2-on-2. Suddenly it's doable. Recon arrow. It pops instantly though. They confirmed once on site at the very least. But Prophet and Marsh covering two angles. Oh, and they simultaneously gunned down Lou. Pain having to do everything. Dire Wolves came close, but ultimately Villains, they reign supreme.
Economy's gonna be in their favor now. I just realized if I could do this real quick. There you go. There's a couple of balloons right there.
Where?
So maybe that's a new
birthday.
Look, maybe that's a new angle right there. I had no idea those balloons were there. That's okay. Taking away from the game a little bit too much there. But so that's just something I saw. I was like, hold up, I had to double check that. Hunter's Fury available for Myth, Lockdown available for Marsh. They have some tools available here. I'd be surprised if we see them, but it wouldn't. I mean, it kind of makes sense at the same time. They just want to win this round as easiest as possible. Oh, that is aggressive, and it doesn't matter though because Prophet already finds the opening frag onto Lou. There's gonna be potential another one found onto Pain. That's already two frags opened up. Marsh is gonna be potentially watching for this locate, not to be found. Though Prophet on the line. That's a little bit of a tag onto reload. He's actually gonna be able to confirm the kill there.
Dude, Prophet's just doing everything as the Jet, and it's good to see, you know, diving right in, going aggressive, getting those kills is great. And now 5 players standing potentially post plants, and one's on the lurk, but Astro over towards mid. I mean, missed. He really has to catch Swab on timing though.
Okay.
Might work out, but Swab, I think, is aware.
Could be a pick. Not to be. Marshall in hand for Wrath with a lot to do. Doesn't seem like it's going to be happening for the time being. At this point, just try to get one, and it's not meant to be. Prophet with the 4K digital.
7-point ultimate, and he's already charged it up that much. Didn't he use it like 2 rounds ago as well?
I used it on the bonus.
Damn, nice. Well, look, Pocket now he's one off of the running back Swab as well, close to his own ultimate. You reckon Villains, they probably go for the Killjoy site take? Because Dire Wolves, you know, they are full buying into this. Lou picking up the operator on a Reina of all characters.
Yeah, I mean, Reina op is fine.
Yeah, it does work.
I mean, it's definitely something you can do. You just have to hit the shot. Like, there's literally no room for error. That's the only issue that you do have with that. They're really heavy, aggressive, or just a lot of A aggression to start the round out.
Nice adaptation though, putting the Killjoy turret over there because I think Lou pushed a little bit earlier on over towards B.
Yep. On us, that's reloaded. It's gonna be Lou on this line. I don't blame you there. Like honestly, if I see a Jet on the side of Dials, I'm always gonna assume it's Lou. It's just one of those things.
That's true.
There you go. Wrath with the retake setup on his cam. Okay, this is a nice cam.
It really
I haven't seen this cam in a very long time, actually.
It's hard to play, I reckon. But no, his Vito's getting popped. The sniper traps are gone. One more towards short, I think, so he's just trying to play off of it. Although I think he got sort of spotted as well. So Wrath, he's going to just basically be intel, just wait for his teammates to come back him up. 5-on-5 post plant potentially. Oh! Damage is done. And the Hunter's Fury to retaliate over towards even the spawn side. Pain, he's dodging quite nicely. Let's take it back as Myth does indeed prove to be superior. Hunter's Fury. Good money for value.
Holding the lockdown as well. Look at that. This is just using the ultimates. They want to secure this round. They don't want to give Direwolves anything to work with here. They're going to have to respect this. They can't go for the peaks here. Never mind.
Wrath is just... Oh, look, I like the idea of the cage. It does basically funnel him into hell, but then there was no one underneath, and then there was a one wave for himself of all players. Direwolves, they're running for the save right now because they've lost too many players. They're running out of util, and that's it. It's ticked away too far. So they burned the ultimates for villains, and it pays off.
I mean, honestly, that's always going to be a win in villains' book.
Yeah.
At the site, I mean, if you're gonna have, I mean, you're gonna be able to show the tab menu in a second. Have a look at this economy that's gonna be built up for them. I mean,
capped out.
They're running away with this half. It's 1 to 5. They did recover the operator for the side of Direwolves though, but they haven't really found value with. They didn't. I mean, they didn't find any value that round with it. So
it seems like Lou's gonna be playing the same aggressive C angle, and like I said earlier, you know, if he misses that initial shot, then he's dead to rights.
Yeah, he really needs to hit it. I mean, Lou's definitely a player where you know he can definitely turn up on the right day and he will hit his shots. This is going to be a very important one though. If he finds this and they're going to hold on to the man advantage, they may be able to start finding a couple more rounds on this defensive half.
Also in the previous though, it was just a shame that I think who was it, Wrath really had to go push from heaven because the Killjoy lockdown was so far away as well. So what could he have really done? One kill?
What up?
Okay,
he's about to find this frag.
Angle though, his shoulder gets spotted. Okay, yeah.
Almost hits the shot there.
It's
almost
always the corner.
Hits the shot.
It's close.
Well, there you go. That's the issue. If you miss the shot, you can't get out. It's just not possible. Operator's going to be achieved for the side of villains. Though Suave's going to be the one holding that. Wrath has a lot to do here. He has a Spectre. I wouldn't really expect him to get more than 2 here.
They're using util as well to basically clear these angles, which is good. And Fury, that's so much damage. Myth and Pocket, they get tagged up. And the Wrath goes unchecked. Okay, Spectre, 1-for-1 trade. And Prophet's already made one to sight, though. Smokes are there, and it holds the defenders back just for the time being. Pain, I do think he has a few shock dusts go for the default plant spot. That could have killed Myth right there if it was just a second. Far further away, Myth, he's so low. Prophet trying to do some damage back, executes Pain. 1 by 1, Direwolves are falling. But Myth, he's a lick away from death, and Prophet has to defend his teammate. Jet mobility once again coming in clutch, reloaded, has to do it all.
1v3 here. Knives are available. Is it going to happen?
Oh,
They're managed
nice
to find
shot.
one on the Prophet. Okay. Oh. Dash comes out though. It's not good. Oh no, you can't be dashing like that. The gun's not out, and Myth manages to capitalize on that and gets the 6th round on the board for villains. They're running away with this half. They have so much, just insane amounts of momentum. I did say at the start, Pocket should be a player to watch out for because Spen's very explosive on the Phoenix, but he's having such a quiet game.
Hey, look, mate, every single time you say a player is you should.
I don't want to hear it, honestly.
They play badly every single time, you know. I swear to God.
I mean, it's fine. Their Prophet's kind of put his team on his back, and there's nothing wrong with that. At least the supporting cast is also just as good. With also having a really good game here. Direwolves, nothing's clicking currently. You'd expect a team like this. I mean, look, I don't want to be that guy, but honestly, Direwolves have been on a bit of a downwards trend for quite some time.
Yeah.
But you'd like to see them bounce back eventually. Maybe this game's just not going to be it. They need a bit more.
Oh,
playing
a
with
bit more
sub and a
gusto.
coach.
Reloaded.
Oh,
he gets 2 blades into Marsh, but overall just couldn't finish the job. Missed though, he does push, but he's on 21 HP. Direwolves, just to get that refrag, they take a lot of damage. 4-4 though, it's possible.
How do you get onto the site? It's so difficult. Like, so much time's already been burnt.
They have.
From this point onwards, it's just going to be so difficult. Okay, Cosmic Divide's out. I still don't think that's going to be enough. There's just so much time that's already been used. This fight's going to tell it all, basically.
Damn. He held the flank perfectly, and Direwolves at the entry basically on the side lane. 1 by 1, they're taking the king taken down. All about down to Lou. Nice curveball by Pocket. He saved it. And if anything, Crash, I have to say, that was almost a flawless take by villains.
Oh, actually, quite proud of myself that I got all 4 of those kills. Okay, that's cool, I guess.
one for the real, I suppose.
Maybe I can clip that and use that for the real later down the line. Who knows? But
take note. Round 7.
All right. Round 7. I might actually. I mean, there wasn't too much to happen. I mean, it should have been a pretty straightforward round.
All right, but Direwolves, they're forcing hard into this.
What is happening? There's just nothing's clicking. I just remember, remember back to First Strike days where Direwolves, they managed to make like quarterfinals. They're having good runs against a team like Mind Freak. Oh, that could have been potentially deadly. Having good runs against teams like Mind Freak. They were also making top 4. They were invited to ESL, by the way.
They were
invited to the ESL tournament, and they've completely bombed out of that as well. So when at this point, I'm just trying to think, when's enough? Like, what do you need to do? Like, how do you salvage this? It's just not working. That's a shot you need to be hitting this. That's unfortunate. Man advantage already early into the round to villains. It's just, it's so Like I don't want to be that guy, but it's just very dire right now. It's very, very dire. Nothing's clicking. Like it's actually just a slaughter, honestly.
I thought that pun
it's
would.
tragic.
I was thinking that pun would come out at some point.
Yeah, well, it
today,
had
and it
to,
did.
honestly. Come on, you know me.
Okay, reloaded. He's going to have to do quite a lot of work here. And catches Marsh
Beautiful.
looking the wrong way. Spots at a second.
That's a spike.
Now here's Jet. Pulls out the third classic. Nice!
Ooh.
It pays off. Oh, missed. Couldn't quite finish the job. Now Dire Wolves, they do have a man advantage. Suave, he's backing up his teammate there. And I don't think the timing may allow him to secure the kill. Lou's already this to back up reloaded. Now they have spike control. 1-for-1 trade. Pocket's right back has been burned as Lou takes down Suave. All down to Pocket. It's a 1v2 this. I mean, no curveballs. He does have the hot hands though. 12 bullets. Probably should go for the reload. They pretty much know where he is. And his crossfire is deadly.
Yeah, he knows where they are as well. It's 1v2 here. 14
10
seconds. He needs to get a move on.
Yeah,
not gonna be able to find the frag. Well, costly round.
Indeed.
I mean, that round was basically just one off of reloaded. Gets the spike down, manages to push on the myth because he's deciding to dart for his team instead of holding out his gun. Kind of gets exposed there, whiffs a couple of shots. Look, it happens. You have a Jet up, drafting it in your face, right clicking you with a classic. I mean, there's not really much more you can do in that scenario. Very hard to hit. But yeah, really well done from Reloaded. Manages to get Dire Wolves their second round on the board. The maximum they're going to be able to get here is 5. They're not going to be able to tie it up. The half is already over for them on paper, at least. This is going to be a nice little recon dart. I want to see where this goes. Is it just top mid? It's just going to be top mid, isn't it?
I think I like how Myth he's alternating the darts to an extent because now they're being aware that maybe Dire Wolves would push down aggressively. And this is the first time now Villains they've gone aggro mid.
Yeah, I mean, they just lost a round. I wouldn't really want to change anything up too drastically at this point, but look, you can just test the water, see how they are trying to react to the way you're playing.
Oh, no,
Myth is still, they're not checking the corner. He manages to find one. Myth already getting the trade there.
Good trade, like, you know, if it's a bait, then it's worthwhile. You got suck control more or less. Now Raph finds himself into play, everything. Okay, Prophet, the mid-air classic right click, it worked once, maybe not twice. Now Raph, oh no. Poor guy. 9 bullets coming for to reload in this situation. Needs his teammates to back him up. And, oh, missed shot there. Reload his mates way into the side. And this guy's a monster. All down to last player. Suave, 1v2. Too many to shoot. Pain chimes in. And the half, it's not over just yet for Dire Wolves.
Well, something's working now. That's for sure. A bunch of these players have just come online. There you go. Pain with a nice little 3k reloaded in the round prior. This is the individuals are starting to step up. Hunter's Fury is now available for Pain.
You know, do you know what changed?
It's just... What?
You said that Dire Wolves, their half is over. That's it.
Ah, yes.
Every single time.
Honestly.
You call it.
I mean, it works. Look, I just wanted to close the game.
That's
It
true.
works every time, so may as well. There you go. 3 rounds. Heavy A presence that's going to be coming out from Villains at the start of the round. Also, a lot of heavy A presence coming out for the side of Dire Wolves. Reloaded's now on the operator.
Yeah, missing that shot though. They know exactly what it is. Prophet, he can go aggro here. Doesn't even choose the dash. I think he used it earlier on, if I'm not mistaken. Now, Lou chimes in as well over to A long, and this entire aggressive A positioning take has been shut down.
Just trying to work his way up mid currently. Not going to be able to find anything. Wrath. I mean, he's just on his camera. I mean, there's not really much else he can be doing in this round, though. But look, this is a pretty good position to have currently. Dire Wolves aren't looking to overextend. They've got the double man advantage, 5v3. They know they're in the winning scenario for the rest of this round. They don't need to throw bodies at them at all. They're playing it slow. Looks like the hit's probably going to come out onto B in the end. Good dart.
Okay.
You're hit onto B.
Missed. I think it got spotted. Pulls out Util. He does do a lot of damage though, but ultimately he will sacrifice his life. They have the man advantage, make a mistake. Suave, he made too much sound, and Wrath just sees that coming from a mile away. Villains, this is down to the last 2 plays. 1.1 player to be precise. Maybe Marsh can do some damage, but I'd say this round is good as over. Go for the save.
I mean, just hold on to as many as you can, really, I guess. This is already a really good scenario. They're gonna get retrieve the operator though. That's gonna be good though. There you go. Myth with another trade. 1v3.
No way.
It is doable.
He goes for this.
Oh, Pain. Oh, that could have been deadly.
Yep, Lou lies in wait. Nice click. The thing is, you know, Villains, they had a strong economy early on. We were talking about that, but they've lost, what, 3 rounds back-to-back now? Okay, they can still buy into the last round. If there's any more rounds, then maybe they will be in trouble. But Dire Wolves looking to really make this a 5-7 scoreline. You jinxed it.
I mean, I can't complain. I wanna.
That's true.
I just want to close the game.
Thank you.
It's more competitive. I mean, I don't mind which of these teams win really. Like, I mean, a close game is just always a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just put it on a show, you know.
I also want to say, Lou, he hasn't really popped the Empress at all in the first half, and hoping he doesn't try to save it into the second. Nice aggression there by Reloaded. Just a second too late though on the shot, I think.
There you go. Pocket running back. Fast in on to see. Have a look at this. This is where Lou needs to pop the Empress.
Empress? Surely. Oh no, dude.
Maybe
Oh
not.
no, he gets tagged. And he's getting aggressed, and he goes down. Ultimate not used a single time this first half. Pain, though, does refrag using the ultimate, but another teammate goes down. Dire Wolves, once again, down a player. Spike to go down, and a Killjoy ultimate from Marsh. He could just honestly play along and just dunk it down easy peasy.
Yeah, just play into towards the cubby. This
early,
lockdown
though.
basically should be the win con or the win con of this round. I mean, at this point, they need to go now. They just need to take the fights. They're just
There you go.
stalling.
The Hunter's
Here we
Fury
go.
was used early on. And the Mist, he managed to catch Myth on the timing. Indeed, he gets taken down. Okay, Suave's
Oh,
backside.
Suave.
Looking for a double here. Oh no, misses the headshot. Pain just a second too fast.
Oh, detained.
Missed,
Onto
indeed.
missed.
Pocket, that's so free. He's holding a hamburger. Pocket chimes in, gets a second. Wrath down to 1-on-2. Looking the wrong way. Where's the comms? Why was he looking up towards Garage? Pocket just killed 2 players. Quadra. And that's the half going the way of Villains rather favorably.
Pop off from Pocket. There you go. 4K on the board. 8-4 half. Swapping sides now. I'm curious to see how they do decide to play with this Killjoy. One thing to note about Killjoy is picking up her alarm bot and turret.
It's like
I think the
half a
place down
minute.
time. The place down time is like 20 seconds. You have to wait 20 seconds before you put them down again.
It's
correct?
long. Yeah.
Yeah,
25
no,
if anything. That's
20
it's
Look,
long.
I just know. Yeah, it's long. Like, that's something that's gonna probably need to be in mind, or just as like a mental note. I'd say turret's gonna be put down towards this, well, I guess, garage position. Alarm bot to top B. They're gonna play retake B setup. I'm quite a fan of this, playing retake B, especially on piss around. It's just so difficult to really hold that sight to begin with. Prophet's got the Sheriff. This is very aggressive.
Oh my
goodness.
God,
Okay.
that's a shot. Lou probably didn't see it coming, and already won the star fraggers for Dire Wolves down in the second half pistol round. So crucial.
That's beautiful. I'm always skeptical about the Sheriff pick on the pistol rounds, especially considering in my ranked games when I buy the Sheriff, I can't hit a single shot on pistol rounds because everyone's just running at me. But look, if you got to play like Prophet on a team who's just insanely sharp, it's gonna work.
God damn, that was almost a second. Pain dancing with the devil right now.
Prophet still has the dash as well. We talked. Oh, nice little
Repositions.
self boost. There you go.
A second, you think?
Gun here.
It's doable.
Oh. Okay, this is getting a bit much. Yep, calls for help now. Pocket's already here. I think he has hot hands though, close range. Nice shot. Pocket just lying in wait. They don't check this corner. They're not even checking it. Oh, that's one. He does go down, and there you go. Prophet's missing the shots. He does stay alive quite a while though. And Villains, they started off strong, but now there are a man down on the retake. Suave gets caught out on the reload, all down to Myth to 1v3 this. Goodness, what happened?
Almost nice to the shock dart there. No idea how he's going to be able to actually get onto the side. 37 HP with a frenzy. It's doable, but it's very unlikely. Pain with the shock dart. That almost might confirm it. Never mind. 27 HP. They're all going to be swinging. Gets the dink on the miss. And that's a 3k for Miss to coach Miss. There you go. That's what you like to see.
Not
Especially if your coach is stepping up. That might be a bit of a scary prospect for the side of Villains.
Yeah. Look, Dire Wolves, I really didn't peg them to win that pistol round, especially that early on pick. Like, if anything, you know, Lou, he may have been a bit tilted off of that, just like, how often do you see it coming, really? Straight shot. But now, it's Villains on the eco. Dire Wolves with the buy.
That's the only issue I have with the Sheriff. As soon as they get into your, I guess, your space, it's so much harder to hit the shot. At range, obviously, you're gonna have the advantage because, you know, you're using a ranged gun, or a really long range gun at its side range.
Budget
Closer
Guardian.
you get, yeah, it's like a Guardian. If someone gets into your face when using a Guardian, it's gonna be so much harder to connect the shot. The same scenario there, he wasn't really able to do much. It's just, I mean, nice pick to open up the round as per usual there. We're holding
He wants revenge.
I mean, that might actually just be Prophet Sheriff. I don't actually remember, but there you go.
I like the
look
bait
at
setup
this.
as well. But yeah,
look at this.
Villains, 3 players down on this window. They probably can catch one off. And Pain, hello there. It's shot to the face. And Wrath instantly tries back. Here's more. Villains, I mean, they can overcommit to this. No, they fall back. 4 and 4 post plant.
Not going to be able to get the gun either, though. Spectre was picked up by Lou, so that's something that does need to be kept in mind. It's going to be just falling for a retake. At this point, really all you want to do is just box him in. Just box him in, try to use your classics effectively. Myth has already kind of got an idea of what needs to be done. I don't think he's going to be able to find a shot on the miss. That's a really free shot. Here you go.
Suave has made his way onto the site, and he's right-click down loop, but the reload again, catching them off guard. Wrath, oh dear, the nice tracking skills takes down 3 players for himself this round. And Dire Wolves, they're definitely back in this game now, down by 2 rounds.
Autonomy's also in a really good spot as well. There's going to be, oh, okay, Vandal picked up Fallu. This could be quite interesting. He's already going to be buying the Vandal on the bonus round. That's something that does need to be, I guess, looked at.
Expensive.
Yeah, bit of an expensive investment. Obviously, as per usual, 5 rifles on the side of Villains. They've got quite a lot to do here. Pocket's going to be 2 off the run it back, so that could potentially be an ultimate that comes out into this round. He's going to be positioned to the sewers location. And potentially we'll be able to find something here. He's going to be playing off the Killjoy turret as well. Generally, when you see that Killjoy turret placed towards top sewers, it's generally a bait. Oh, Pocket.
Oh, it's too far, it's too far. He gets one for himself, and the second there's a cherry on top. Indeed he does. He shuts down the push completely. Spike is in his control now. All they have to do is watch their backs. 1 for 1 and reloaded. Only has a Spectre. Couldn't do enough damage. Pocket, single-handedly, he's won this round for Villains. Now, Pain, what do you do? Okay, that's a good refrag, but then he gets instantly dunked on by the early flank from Villains.
Well done. Have a look at that. Pocket now has the runner back available.
Indeed.
Going into this round. Yes. Wow, okay. That's really well done. Is that going to be a half buy? Lou's got the Sheriff. He's decided to go for half armor Sheriff or half shield Sheriff. I mean, that's what happens when you buy the hero rifle and it doesn't really work out in your favor. Oh, no, he's going to get dropped the rifle over, actually. Wrath is going to be going for the Sheriff. Okay, so they're trusting Lou to pop off here.
You know, I just want to hear your thoughts, actually, because Phoenix feels relatively untouched in the 3.9 patch. If anything, shouldn't his ultimate be one that gets upgraded to 7 points, considering how often you get to use it?
Look, I'd like to say that, but I mean, we don't really see Phoenix in any other region that's not like NA, basically. Yeah. I mean, Phoenix is like the NA, it's like the NA's, I guess the NA's agent in a way. But I still don't, I don't know. I think 7 points at the start to see how he plays out. But I think at the same time, oh, okay, never mind. Let's talk about this round for a second. Myth. Ripping onto Lou. Yeah,
I was going to say, Villains, they've taken a lot of aggro C-Long control, and, you know, Dire Wolves already on the eco. They're going to have a hard time dealing with it. Lou buying himself up towards mid. No one to back him up. There was the Aldrin, sure, but then just got dunked on.
Okay, now that we have a couple of seconds to breathe, I think the reason why they didn't touch Phoenix is if they made his ultimate a 7-point ultimate, I don't think that'd ever be a reason to pick him over KO.
That's fair.
And even right now, as soon as KO becomes... I guess illegal. I still don't think there'll be a reason to pick Phoenix over KO. I think KO is just going to be the better agent.
The flashes are better.
It's not even the flashes. It's just the ultimate's better.
Also true.
It is one extra point there, but I still think it's better. Beautiful dink there.
Myth, he wants more as Marsh takes down Reloaded. I mean, Wrath, sorry. Now it's finally takes down Reloaded. All down to Mist. He's already half HP. And Dire Wolves, they just walk into the jaws of death.
Okay, these guys need to slow it down for a second. I want to talk about KO for 10 seconds.
Of course. Go.
Well, he has 2 flashes like Phoenix.
Yeah.
Arguably better flashes because you can throw them long range. You can underhand them as well. He has Molly
as well.
Molly's arguably better than Phoenix's as well because it does more damage.
Yeah.
And I don't know how. I think it lasts like a similar amount of time.
Yeah.
The EMP quite literally tells you who is in the range of the EMP, and it stops him from using abilities for 8 seconds. And the ult is run it back, but instead of going back to the place you started, you go down and you can be revived.
Yep, so, or you can get thirsted.
Yeah, potentially.
Potentially. Okay, now, Dire Wolves. Upgraded pistol buy here. Going straight for this aggressive VT. Cosmic Divide comes up. Nice, I think this should guarantee them the plant at the very least. And then his Nanoswarm, Killjoy. Look, that's just such a good piece of a util. It buys a lot of time. Although the second one was left a little bit more to be desired. Nice Aldro, spots that one. There's a runner back being popped. Oh, Pocket, that's so free. Catches a second one potentially. Marsh chimes in. They have to check the corner. Nice shot by Lou. Has to do more than that. It's all down to the last lonely Cypher. Wrath, what do? You're surrounded from all angles. Oh, dear.
Punch is going to be happening. Is that a... I mean, that's basically almost... Okay, it is a flawless. Sager Marsh with the 3k. Well done. Holds that site basically single-handedly alongside Pocket using the runner back. That's just really well done.
They're cycling the ultimates as well, especially for Pocket's Phoenix. It's 6 points, man. Abuse it.
You may as well. You got value out of it. You got to kill and just completely push them off the site, force them into playing that mid location, and it didn't work out for them. In the end, they did get crunched, and just Marsh just aggressive on the killjoy. He doesn't care. He knows he's allowed to take these fights because he's against the pistols. So there you go. Really good to see.
Okay, now Prophet, he's pulled out the operator, and this guy's already been popping off this game. I feel a little bit scared for Direwolves now.
Ooh, reload. I think he spotted Pocket here. Pocket.
Here's a good idea. Oh, reloaded nose, but it's a good crossfire, plus a turret as well. Pocket curveball. Okay, misses the first shot. Reloaded gets both. Nice. That's what they needed. Direwolves, this A site take should be relatively easy. Suave is there though, but he may be biting off more than he can chew.
Doc would definitely do something here.
Nice
shot. There you go. First one. Traded by Lou though. Doesn't matter. 2v3. Shock darts come out. One of them won't actually connect.
Neither does.
I still don't understand why we still see those shock darts. I feel like
too slow.
They're too slow and they're so easy to counter.
Oh, that's huge! I like that. He's a shot already. He's missing his shots. Okay, that could have been disgusting for a second. And Prophet overcommits. He does get taken down. Okay, Lou finally gets traded out, but it sounds a bit nice 360. Raptor's gone. 1v1. Pain versus Myth. That was so close to his head as well. He nearly clutched that out. But Direwolves, very expensive round. They do win though.
Wow.
Look at the wrist.
Okay, seventh round. That was expensive though. Operator's still going to get pulled out for Prophet though, so they're not really going to lose much going into this round since their economy is still in a really good position. Reloaded. Okay, he does have a gun. I was about to say he can pull out the knives this round if he does want to. Looks like they're heading towards C here. This is going to be Prophet's playground. He's managed to, I mean, he's shown us what he can do from this angle with the Sheriff pick on the pistol round. Next with the Operator. Curious to see how they do decide to approach this. Our drone should get deployed, as I do believe that is going to be Pain holding it.
Oh dear. Look, they have the blades. They better start using it. And Prophet, he's going to retake this. He's confident. Although that's ultimate does make his life a little bit harder. He gets caught out in the open. So much firepower going his way. Prophet goes down without getting a single tag or kill. Now, Myth, please don't overcommit here. Nice spray through the smoke, but there's a lot of returning fire. Spike to go down for Direwolves and Lou. That's the second time, man. He's just tapped away through the smoke and got in the headshot. I'll have this retake. Look, this will be really fast. They have to kill your lockdown after all, and that's just punishing. I don't think Mark can really see what Lou was. Lou's gone on a tear. Quadra. And finally, they know exactly where Pocket is. That's a clean round from Direwolves. Just what they needed.
That's beautiful. Just good util usage. Forcing Prophet off the line, using the owl drone. It is more expensive now, only by 100, so it's going to be a $400 investment. But look, they managed to get Prophet off the line.
They fully basically concentrated onto him. I think if there was a second player on the C site, maybe that would have gone poorly for Direwolves.
Not even that. It's just look where Prophet dashed. He dashed into a position that he is not safe from as well with an operator. If he has a rifle, it could be a bit of a different story. But if you miss the shot, you're completely done. And Lou also with the glare. I mean, it basically seals the deal. He has another operator though. It doesn't even matter. It's round 2 digital.
Cash money, baby.
Oh, there you go.
Prophet, Pain's gone. No recon arrow. Direwolves. They've been kneecapped. Let's be honest here.
You hate to see it, really. I mean, that's like a third operator, or like the third round operator, or not just another operator being brought out. Is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say too many things at the same time. There you go. A little bit of pressure in the garage. Not going to be able to find anything. Lou's walking his way up into Prophet.
Nice.
There you go. Really easy shot.
Dismiss pre-aim. Now, did he spot out Suave? That's the question. Okay, Lou backs out. He's holding the angle, and Suave gets the trade back. Okay. I feel so bad for Lou, you know, there's no one to really back him up, and he really has to go huge there. He got one, that's fantastic, and then gets instantly traded out, or he just picked up early on.
Lockdown.
Yeah, no util to counter as well.
Yeah, this lockdown's gonna be completely free. Just waiting for him to actually pop it. Beautiful. Okay, so they have to get off site. We've got no choice here.
That angle sucks, man. Look, he's looking at the arrow as well for recon arrows. Myth, okay. Reloading, dashes to safety just, and that may have saved his life. He had time to get in now. Wrath? Okay, interesting. A little bit of an aggressive angle here from Reload, but he's doing so much. They sort of pre-fire it, and then Astra smoke is making his life so much difficult. The spike, it may get pinged right now, and Marsh going for the aggressive push. Okay, nice kill. The spike halfway, but Villains have the man superiority. Heavy man advantage as they just wipe up Direwolves. Oh, match point now.
Really well done, actually.
Match point, yes.
I mean, as soon as I saw where Marsh was playing, I'm okay. I mean, and he has the lockdown. I'm like, okay, you know, he probably wins this round.
Yeah,
Villains probably win this round. It's a very hard thing to defend. There you go. They survive with 3. Really good scenario. I do believe they're going to be able to retrieve that operator. And there you go. Prophet. Another operator. This man's been very oppressive with this weapon, holding on the C site, and they just always manages to at least find one. Generally. I'll say generally, because there was that one round where he did manage to get a bit of a slip up, and it was interesting dash. But, you know, that's in the past now.
It's scary. It's a scary prospect, you know, face off against the Jet operator that's actually hitting shots. Although, Direwolves, this is the final buy. For the time being at the very least, Lou, he has to land this shot, but I have a feeling that Prophet is just the second too sharp. Damn.
I see opening that Villains want. It should be able to be somewhat of a smooth round going on forward. Missed shot onto reloaded. That's okay though, because you've at least spotted him, and you know they're probably trying to work towards this B site or they're outside this garage position.
They have no flashes, so when they push, they have to really make good use of the smokes and the recon arrow to push on dry, hit their shots. Otherwise, they're just gonna get hard punished. A long
walked in the garage
control as well by Villains secured.
Yeah, look,
they know exactly what's happening.
Position there. This is interesting. Generally, you get your Cypher, you kill shit to lurk, and he's in a good spot currently. But the rest of them are going to be working towards the C-long location. I'm curious to see if Wrath tries to jump up into window whilst the hit does come out. Though here we go, reloaded.
Nice bounce. Reload's on the site, although he has to be aware of the push, misses the right click. Oh dearie me, at least Missile's there to trade 1-for-1. A terrible spray down by Suave, and Wrath, indeed the position does pay off. He needs to get the second to make life a lot easier for his teammates. As Direwolves, man advantage, but pockets. He's too off the running back, and honestly, I can see it happening this round. Full U2 as well, 2 flashes. He has to go down first.
Look, I don't think they're trying to use the Cosmic Dive either. They're just going to go with the guns.
Nice curveball through. Oh, Pocket just so sharp. Takes down Wrath, and they know exactly where Mist is. He's being isolated. Nice flick by Prophet. Down to Pain. 2 shock darts, 1 recon arrow, and Pocket's lying on wait. Villains, they take map 1. He hasn't run it back. You know, he doesn't
yeah, well, he's got the runner back. He's going to be using it in the next map, I guess.
Let's go.
Wow. Okay. 13-8. That's just somewhat commanding from Villains. They had a really good start of the series as well. Or I guess start of the map. Star player, obviously, it has to be Prophet. He just opened up so many rounds. Oh my goodness. You see that number? Are you looking at what I'm looking at?
Jesus.
8 first bloods.
He put in work.
Yeah, that's the newest recruit as well. 8 first bloods against a team like Direwolves on the Jet. That's insane. 21-11. Pocket also had a bit of a slow start, but look, he managed to climb back up in the end with 18 frags at the end. Marsh, the only one, you can't even say that Suave is underperforming here because he's just putting down the smokes for his team. He's just doing his job. Like everyone on Villains just did their job. They just showed up when they needed to. And on the side of Direwolves, I mean, this comp, Lu and Reyna, he had some nice moments though, but it's just one of those things where I don't think there's as much pop-off potential as the Jet. Did we even see a Empress get deployed by him? Or just used by him?
Not once. Because like every single time, you know, he does open up a site for the Direwolves, he gets picked off not too shortly after, and just he didn't really have the opportunity to do a lot more damage besides the initial opening frag. No Liz as well as, you know, perhaps back up his teammates further on site. So it's unfortunate how the way things go. Okay, look, that's map 1 done. So before we head into map 2, we'll be taking a short breather of Direwolves versus Villains Esports. So guys, seriously, don't go away just yet. Map 2 coming in soon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Valorant Oceania Tour 2021 Stage 3 Qualifiers 1 Villains Esports versus Dire Wolves. I'm Digitalcasts, and of course, joining me tonight, this afternoon, is Crash OBS. And well, map 1, rather commanding win for Villains Esports. Dire Wolves, they mounted a small comeback, but they could not catch up.
Yeah, I was believing in Dire Wolves for a second there. That was definitely bit of a world where they do manage to bring it back. It just wasn't the world that we're living in. I believe we're going to Ascent now, is it?
Yes, Ascent.
That's going to be Dire Wolves' pick, if I'm not mistaken.
Dire Wolves' pick, but they will be on the attack with Villains on the defense, so I'm hoping they definitely bring things back a little bit here. And most importantly, I want to see Lou on the jet operator. Well, just jet in general. Despite being kneecapped.
This is still my take on it. I think everyone's overreacting to the jet nerfs. I think she's still good.
Still playable, just not as, I would say, you can't run as rampant in the past.
Yeah, you can't really steamroll as much as you could in the past, but still, the tools are still there. Like, the tools are still in the game. Like she hasn't lost anything.
Just
if anything, her kit's just more she has the most expensive kit in the game. I wouldn't be surprised if they lower her cloud bursts down to like 150 because her kit is like way too expensive. I think right now I think the best way to like balance an agent like Jet is to just over nerf her and then just apply small buffs as needed instead of just like not nerfing enough. I think what they did is fine. I think she's still got a place in the meta. It's just my opinion on things. So I'm hearing teams saying they're just dropping Jet completely, and I'm just like, look, at least experiment. Like, Jet is still a good agent. I don't see a reason to just drop it. There you go. Lou's already picked up the Jet. So you were right in that.
He's done playing Reyna. Although, all that said, Reyna is actually not bad, but Jet, once again, still very much viable. Just the movement and repositioning ability. A, long control, early peek, get a pick, get to safety. B, main, same thing. Mid, lesser so, but still the same result.
I mean, the dash wasn't changed, and the dash is like arguably the best part about her kit.
Still,
so,
yes. Okay, though. Prophet and Pocket, they are reprising their roles. Double Killjoy. And it's a raise for Reloaded.
So, I mean, for Villains, I didn't expect anything else. I expected them to just play out the same comp. Like, this comp works for them time and time again. Every single player excels at their role. Or plays is really good on like each of these agents that they are going to be selecting there. Besides the Dials, I think this is what they've been running on this map. The only different, I think, no, they even had, I think Jun. They had Jun on the raise as well. So Reloaded just stepping into Jun's shoes. They're running the exact same comps in the previous patch. Nothing's changed. I think if anything, it's really just going to be a matter of I want to see how Lu now plays on the Jet, because I think it could have been a world on that Haven where he just has pop-off games. Like this man has such a high skill ceiling on this agent, and he just he has these moments of brilliance where he just goes completely ham. Basically, he just runs at them. He just runs at them and he just kills everyone. He just moves around and he cannot be hit. He cannot die, and he just kills everyone. So we'll see if that does happen here. He's going to be in the Jet, as I just stated. I want to see him pop off. I really want to see this go to a map 3. I want a competitive series here.
I'm hoping so as well, because how many map 3s have we really seen actually this open qualifier? Not a single one.
Not many, if any, yeah. I can't really remember any actually.
Okay, now while I get the predictions loaded up. Look, man, map 2, Dire Wolves. This is a do or die. They really have to pull everything out they have to, bring things back a little bit. Otherwise, it's going to be an early elimination from them and Villains. Despite their, I would say, the newest entry into the scene to an extent. I mean, these players, they've been around, but this lineup, this roster, not so as much. Yeah. They've done great work.
Well, at the end of the day, both these teams have qualified for the close calls. So they've already managed to get where they really need to be.
Yeah.
Like now they're basically playing for seeding. So in these games you can obviously, this sounds a bit dumb, but like you can hide strats, like you can save strats, like you can use them for the close calls where it actually matters a lot more than these games.
Early aggressive mid control by Dire Wolves, and I think Lou, he's just fuming right now. He wants to go aggressive with these pushes. Missed. That was a little bit of a ballsy play there, and Lou dives right in. Prophet with the sheriff again, doesn't pay off this time. Lou, despite being fragile, I think that will one-shot him, I'll be honest. They take aggressive B control. Myth, he's by himself now. Good recon now. Just a few plays, and Marsh jumps in the nick of time. There's a reload. Oh, Myth was there to chime in and help out. 1-for-1 trade. It's a bloodbath on the B sides. Dire Wolves, they do take out at the end of the day. Spike to go down, but Wrath, he's a lick away from death.
2v2 scenario. I've seen Pocket go absolutely nuclear
Yeah.
from these sorts of B retakes before. I mean, Suave working his way with the Sheriff, gonna be able to spot him. Okay, oh no! Team Flash doesn't matter though. Pocket finds one. It's gonna be all onto Pain here. It's not gonna be able to find it. Suave managed to get the trade frag onto him. There you go, clean retake. Barely losing any health in the process. They're gonna be giving the. Okay, that's interesting. They're gonna have Suave defuse it. I thought you'd always want to get it on a Pocket there, but look, you might have a different idea on how to play things. Clean pistol round.
Yeah, indeed.
There you go.
Clean pistol round. I just realized that we actually missed the pistol round there because I was still on the transition.
Oh
That's
no,
right,
you're kidding.
They heard us say what we were talking about.
Oh, and Lou gets the 5k. Oh my god, Ace, how did you do it?
Oh my god, Lou, you've already charged up the Bladestorm pretty much. Okay, look. Villains, they managed to retake side rather easily, and I think it was just a tiny mistake that sort of almost worked out in Direwolves' favor, but Villains, they did pull things back, and that's the full buy for them. Direwolves, hard eco.
Prophet's going to be holding on to the Sheriff. That's also something to be noted of. Missed with a good little tag on him. Missed. Almost going down. Very low HP. There you go. Pain's going to be going down as the first pick into the round. Prophet's still trying to find kills. He does not have the dash available. He's playing the close angle with the Sheriff. We know what happened last time they decided to go C off of this. I'm curious if we'll see this happen again.
Oh, that's close. Now, Prophet, you're dancing with the devil a little bit there. Prophet, nice flash. And just runs right in there. Lou gets taken down. Goodness gracious, Lou's just not having his day early on, is he? But granted, it's an eco, and reload, just trying to run at the enemy, and Villains. The teamwork, the aggression, it's just so good right now. Down to Mist, 1 HP in a dream.
I mean, it's not meant to be, is it? Flawless round, that is beautiful.
That's a nightmare.
Yeah, that's really well done. Are they gonna give it to Suave?
Well, he's close, but then again, 8 points Hunter's Fury, and I do think that Myth, he's been using it rather effectively, as we've seen in map 1 at the very least.
Well, they want to probably get. I mean, I understand getting
Closer
it on
to
the
the
swap. They
ultimate
could
early
just,
on.
yeah, just Cosmic Divide early on. Just use it. Like, I think the thing with Cosmic Divide as well is it's one of those ults that doesn't get used as much as it should. And I mean, if you cycle it, if you get it early, it probably incentivizes you to actually use it.
True, yeah. And like, say a round like this, he could potentially get it, and despite being on a bonus buy here, they could just retake the site, provided they can start off with a few kills. But this round, super crucial for Direwolves.
I am with you.
But yeah, it's gonna be the rifle round. This is quite important. Heavy B aggression is gonna be coming out, so I'm quite interested to see how this does play out. Wrath is on the other side of this. Almost eats the shock dart. He will be also holding the spike. He's holding the sign of the spike. I'm not a fan of this. If he goes down, this could be very detrimental for the side of Direwolves. They're working their way up mid here. Have a look at this aggression.
This is good, but however, if the spike goes down, this aggression could be for naught. Okay, Lou fires a few shots. He opens up. Prophet's dead now, but Lou does get tagged. In the meantime, there you go. There's a spike down. Pocket looking for more. 36 HP. The curveball did miss, and finally does get taken down. Now it's down to Myth, the captain, or the coach, I believe, by himself to hold it down. Aries, not enough. And Direwolves, nice clean side take. Marsh by himself. What do you do, man?
Damage.
Spike planted. Placing swamp grenade.
Just a bunch of damage here. 1v4, 16 HP. At this point, you just want to play for a single exit. That's really it. Got into a pretty good position here. Ooh,
He can do it.
Oh.
Maybe 2 exits, potentially. I mean, the Spectre...
How has he got in here?
gun.
How has he got in here? This is actually an insane position to be in.
There's not watching anything.
He's completely crept up. He might be able to get 2 here.
Maybe even more than that. Although Reloaded and Pain is so high on HP. Marsh lying away. Nice one! And finally, I was expecting a little bit more running gun action, but Pain does get the refrag. Okay, Direwolves, you won the crucial round, but you've lost 2 rifles. They kind of are on the back foot coming to this, you know.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Surviving with 3, it's not the end of the world. Lou's going to be also working towards his blade, so that's something that can come into play later on. Pain's going to be dropping a rifle over to Reloaded. Standard defaults come out from the side of Dial. It's not going to be anything too fancy. Suave has the Cosmic Divide. I would like to see it deployed this round. There's really no reason to hold on to it. Just kind of commit to a bit of a retake. Operator's already being purchased out, so this is going to be an Operator on the gun round. I mean, this is probably something we couldn't have seen previously, just due to the fact that it was 5,000. But now it's definitely a reality.
Oh, Pocket, there's so much positioning. Almost catches one off guard. Myth goes down. Oh, dearie me. This is disastrous. Wrath is so low as well, you know. They do manage to get the trade, but Prophet lying away with the Operator. I think it was the bait and the switch to an extent.
Yeah, somewhat. 1-for-1 there. It's okay. They still have the Operator. That's what matters. The Operator is still enhanced, and the Odin is going to be towards this B site, so Myth is going to be able to do a lot of damage with this if they do decide to push out. Runner back is also available for Prophet. He's not really playing an angle where he can be able to get much value out of it. Closes the door. They know he's in this position.
Oh my god, they just mowed him down. It's a lawnmower and he's cutting off weeds right now. Rather solo, Pocket's lying in wait. The running back doesn't even have to be invested. Pain 1 on 3. He has to be feeling pain right now. 40 seconds though, he can do this. Nice initial opener. Prophet, the dink. Oh, the tag. 15 HP, sorry. Pocket cleans up. The Odin paid off huge that round.
Spacing, that's all it was. They lined up. Spacing was off. They probably weren't mindful of it. It's one of those things that you need to pay attention to that, because things like that can happen. You can just get lined up like way too easily. If you have better spacing, it's harder to find multi-frags like that as easily as that. But you have the Odin, so I wouldn't be surprised if he was able to get 2 from there in that position regardless.
You know, the thing is, well, like, Myth early on, he had the Odin. They knew exactly where he was, and he's sort of vulnerable if he's there solo. But Pocket was there to join him up, and he had the running back as well. So Villains, I think, had every upper hand in that situation. Okay, run back finally gets popped by Pocket. Close range though, Luke is taken down. Pocket goes for a second. He wants more and more. He's thirsty for this. Okay, he did a few shots, I think. But Dire Wolves, they bled 2 plays. They bled their star fragger. Nice jump by Pain, the classic. Execute Suave. And Pocket, smart play. He doesn't repeak. He falls back.
I don't know how I managed to get away with that. The classic, just jumping out, completely forces him off the line. Okay, this Odin is about to...
Let's go. Tear it up.
Probably stop this. Yeah, probably stop this pusher. He's just holding the line. Doesn't have to do anything else. Doesn't have to do
He's
anything
waiting.
fancy.
And like, you know, Jet's already mid to get positioning Prophet. There's 2 players over towards short. Nice Nano Swarm. Now it's down to 2 players on short to hold things down. Rapid rockets onto the side, but here's a Bucky. Yeah.
Okay, I mean, Mosh just gets 2 stemming to the smirk. Okay, interesting. There you go. Charges up the lockdown. Lockdown available for Mosh. There could be a couple of lockdown shenanigans coming out. Double lockdown for both sides.
But Myth, you know, he's really close to having the Hunter's Fury as well. So I can see a world in which if, say, Dire Wolves, they commit to the A side or something, Myth, he gets the ult orb, or just an early kill, and that can easily counter the lockdown. But that's just all theory. Plus, he has the Odin, so...
Right here.
I don't know. He doesn't really have to invest the ultimate.
I've got a sign by Prophet there. Be able to find the pick on the Lou if he's not careful enough.
Lou gets
goes wide
surely.
here. Oh, never mind the
Nice.
smirk. Well, the dot, excuse me. Ooh.
Oh,
Beautiful.
again. He saw Lou as well. He got so much intel off of the dash. It's quick, but, you know, trained players, good eyes.
You should assume, sir. This should be a free pick for... Oh, it's not meant to be. Never mind.
Quick trade, quick trade. Prophet takes down Lou.
Prophet as well.
This is so oppressing, Dire Wolves. And last 2 plays, they split up. Nice job by Pain. Well, he has to be very aware here. Killjoy lockout over towards short. I know you do that strat a lot when you're playing.
I love that setup. It's so good. It's so good.
The entirety of short is just locked out.
Yeah, you can't do anything. It's really easy to read into because a server shock dart can break a lot of it there, but there's always going to be like that one round where you just get so much value out of it, and this is probably going to be that round.
That's a lot of faith from Dire Wolves. They just run onto the A side, don't even clear all angles. Now Pain has to get a frag here. No, he does go down. Now, Ultimate's being invested here. I don't really think it has it's needed. Nice flick by Mist as Marsh is the second 2 slow.
Oh, that's a beautiful tag.
He's on 31. Prophet. I have a feeling
Reposition.
we could see the classic, you know, jump down.
No way.
This could be good. This could be good. This could be good. Okay, they have to check the angle. Mist go good for 1,
way.
but now the wallbang with the Odin. This is a little bit punishing. He hunts the recon arrow, misses, and there you go. There's the wallbang from the Odin. He doesn't really have to stress out too much. Poor Mist.
Yeah, I mean, luckily that Mist was actually low HP in that scenario, so the Odin wallbang can probably get you the frag more often than not. Oh, okay. Playing hot potato with the operator and the Odin. Doesn't matter, they're 5-1. Alright, Digital, you want me to say something?
Please.
You want me to say something really funny here?
Say it.
Oh man, Villains running away with this half. Dire Wolves not finding anything currently.
Oh my god.
Looks like they're getting locked out of this half already. See, because the second I say that, Dire Wolves are about to win this round, and they're going to win the round after it. So we just want more competitive games. That's the only reason I said it.
I thought you were going to say that it's starting to look dire, but thankfully it didn't come to that.
No. I mean, that's not what triggered it last time. It was just me saying, oh, Dire Wolves need to do something.
Yeah, well, last time you said it with more conviction. This time it's a bit sarcastic. But, okay.
We'll find out if it's the words or not.
Mid split, B split. Sorry, and Lou once again leading the charge. I can't help but feel that he's just a little bit frustrated right now. He's not being able to, you know, provide as much impact as he used to when we saw. And Prophet, the commitment holds it down because the Boombot, he was coming. The Jet Dash are once again the strongest piece of util in her kit. Met with the Odin to lock angles down. Prophet gets some sneaky double. Lou versus Prophet. One has to come out on top. All the blades are gone. Myth Shriek Shock Dart takes down Wrath. Okay, a little bit of a whiff there, as Pain does take down Myth. I don't think he spotted up the shoulder. Now Prophet, he's good for another, probably. Nice flick. It's all down to Lou. 50 HP. They probably know where he is. Oh, man, poor guy. Nice double, but the flank was already there. The man advantage. Oh, man.
Okay, I'll try. Let's try it again. Oh, okay. Yeah. Wait, no, we have to wait till Villains are at 7-1. Okay, and then Direwolves will win the next like 3 rounds.
And Direwolves has to have a bye as well.
Yeah, so the bye will come out next round. So for the time being, we'll say, okay, Direwolves, I mean, they should lose this round.
Yep.
Should. Keyword.
Villains just playing so well. They're trading off each other. They're playing together, and the comms are great. They're just being patient. Everything's
literally
working
fundamentals.
Out. Yeah.
It's literally just fundamentals. I'll say right now.
Yeah.
The one thing you can do if you're a newer team or a team trying to make it is just get really good fundamentals. Like, fundamentals carry you over the line more often than not, and that's what Villains have done. They've decided to
double play out A-Long, takes down Lou first off as well. Now Prophet, he falls back. Nice play here. Doesn't have to recommit. Nice shot by Wrath. Suave is gone, but they probably know that there's yet another over towards A-Long here. Commitment over towards Short, and Prophet just lying away. This guy's just not missing any single shot there. Interesting blast back by Reloaded. I like to think he fat fingered it. May have come in a little bit useful later on the road. Now Pocket, he's already on a nice angle to pinch perhaps Direwolves on this retake.
I think we're gonna see a lockdown deployed here. There we go. Marsh gonna be here it is.
One goes down and the spam through the wall. Pain gets taken out. Direwolves getting boxed in. Pocket tapping away. He just cleans up. 3 out of 6 for his runner back now.
I mean, just it's the way that Villains are playing. They're just playing off. Yeah, as you said, they're playing off each other. It's fundamentals. Like at the end of the day, if you have better fundamentals and you're just the better sharper players in the server, yeah, you should like if you have the better fundamentals, you're sharper in the server. You should win more often than not. That's just how this game is. Like if you're showing up on the day and you're clicking more heads than your opponent, you should win. If you have the better fundamentals, you're spacing correctly, you're coming correctly, you should win. It's just how the game is.
7-1. Say it.
Yep. Okay. So Direwolves. Doesn't look like anything's clicking currently. They need to find something into this round. They've already lost the half. The max they can get is 5. So let's see if they manage to get any rounds on the board now. They do have a buy available, so now's the time to do it. See how I've said that? It should work.
Same story though. It's deja vu. We've seen this exact same play come out and reloaded. If he gets his life again. Oh, Prophet. The patience again! My god! The util's just not working!
What? No, but why? You just wait for the Boombot. Why is he swinging? The whole idea of that play is to force Prophet off the line. He's like, nah, you know what? I'm just gonna swing the line.
They're down by 6. I think it's just jumping the gun a little bit. I think Lou got spotted as well.
Oh my.
They walk right into Prophet's crosshairs. Wrath is gone. Oh man.
Well, okay, now, I'm obviously not a pro player.
Yeah.
Okay, obviously, I'm the one who presses the bloody buttons, right? But how can you just be dry swinging angles like that, expecting not to be punished? Like, if you're like a tier 1 team, or like a high-level team competing in any game, you should be able to just account for little things like that. Your teammate, I mean, Pain's just randomly swinging in the line. Like, he has no business swinging that line. He needs to wait for Reloaded's Boombot. That's the whole idea of the play.
Prophet, he's managed to get so much control now over towards B main. He's walking to his crosshairs. How many first bloods do you think he'll have at the end of this game? Lou, okay, he's by himself. Once again, by himself, gets taken out.
Exactly,
no
that's what I'm saying. Look at this setup. Boom, there you go. Forced out of the line.
Lockdown, reload. Nice jump. Oh no, he does burn down at the end of the day. Missed, ace it to win it. He's trudging around. Good start by 64 HP and has knife out to close the door. Myth, that was the easiest gun down of his life. You know, he's lost the Odin once and... oh, 8-1, 8-1.
It's just, they're not, like I hate being so blunt all the time, but I can't help but say how it is. Like, Direwolves just aren't playing as a team. They're not playing as a team. They're defaulting. They don't know what they want to do off that default. They're just grouping up. They're, like, just the player learned from Reloaded using his Boombot and then Pain peeking out after it.
Yeah.
That kind of just tells me everything currently. And they're just dry peeking into Prophet one by one, taking these random one-on-one angels. It's kind of just telling me exactly that I had to assume that the Direwolves comms just aren't it right now. There's just nothing's clicking.
Oh.
They're just not communicating properly. Pocket could potentially go big here. Never mind. Double ultimates are going to be deployed there.
Yeah, Mother's Fury as well, I think, from Myth to destroy the Killjoy lockdown or not. Okay, reloaded. He finally pops the showstopper. It's 8 points, you know. I would like to see it get cycled a little bit earlier. Time is running out. Fires off blind, gets nothing out of it. Cosmic Divide only for villains on this retake, but this is the best round thus far from Direwolves, and took them 3 ultimates to even get on site. A lot of YouTube being spammed around, and Myth just going on a roll here. He's having so much fun with the Odin, spamming around. Damage is being done. Pocket opens up first, gets the second. Myth chimes back, but one by one, Direwolves getting mowed down. Pain, that's a nice spray transfer, but now it's all down to Lou the Star. And Myth, he's having fun. He doesn't give a damn. He just walks around the corner, spraying bullets down range, and villains, that was almost a walk in the park.
You failed. Now sleep.
I feel like you
just make it look easy. They just, that was 3 ultimates invested to get off to the site, and you still don't win the round.
That's so expensive, man.
It's so expensive, and they got absolutely nothing out of it. That's just a desperation play. And now that it's not worked out, they're off to another half by.
Reloaded has only used the showstopper once this half, and there's no chance that he gets it again in the second without a miracle.
You need, 7 kills, or just a couple of deaths, a couple of orbs in between. There's 2 rounds left.
Okay, Lou, he's not far from the Blade Storms. I can see a world in which, as soon as he secures an ult swap, he can pass the rough over. Nice shot, finally! He's angry. Nice distraction there, and Luke gets a sneaky double swap. He's just looking the wrong way. No smokes over towards Archers. 1 by 1. Okay, villains are getting picked off. No pocket. Could go huge here. Oh, whoops, that initial shot gets the second. This guy is so sharp right now. He's definitely turned on. Runs for his life. He takes a few shots to the back and reloaded, cleans up. Now it's down to Myth. 1v3. Look, he has an Odin. He has his ultimate. He can do a lot of damage here. Footsteps, though. No way, Pain just swung that. Okay.
Yeah, he's done it again.
Wrath is so low. Myth can honestly make this a 1-on-1. I'm pretty sure he heard 2 sets of footsteps. Okay, just a second too slow on the fire rate, though. Direwolves, they take the second round in this first half.
Last round before the switch.
Happening. I hope. 9-2. Cosmic Divide's available. Knives are available for Lou. He's going to be popping them this round. It makes sense.
I didn't fully pay attention to the previous round in which there was there were 2 players with villains over towards Archers, but did Swab have like a smoke over under Archers? Potentially, if he did, it will come up instantaneously as soon as they heard the util come through.
Actually,
but whatever.
It's just a very, very fast round. It's just way too fast. Okay.
Nice trigger discipline. Although I'm pretty sure he could have gotten that kill. Lou, that's a lot of aggro here. Lou uses a few blades. 2 more now. He's just going to overcommit to this. I don't know about this play. Here's the land headshot. Last blade. Okay. Very tense. Very, very tense to start off. Reloaded with a beautiful headshot onto Pocket. That's the opening that Direwolves need. They're going to be grouping up towards this A position. Suave's trying to take up the space that has been left open. Reloaded with another that is beautiful. Going to be 2 off the ultimate now after grabbing the orb. Maybe it is possible he has a showstopper. Yeah, it's possible. Does he need it? I'm not too sure. As Lou, he manages to run over and pick up a rifle.
It is. It's possible now.
Oh my god, he wants it. But look, they still have the Hunter's Fury on Myth, and I can't help but feel he can do a lot of damage off of it. Gets popped now. Prophet takes down Pain. Wallbang by Marsh. Damage by the Hunter's Fury? Not quite. And reload. He still has a spike. He's gonna pass it in a nice position here. Cosmic Divide, however, it won't save him for too long. Oh dear. He's in the corner. They don't know where he is. Nice by Reloaded. Ultimate to come through. Alright, he did get it towards the end of the second half. In 2 rounds, it turns out I jinxed it after all. As, look,
you said it.
Direwolves, they pick up their final round. 3-9, however. They're down by 6. It's an understatement to say they need a pistol.
Only the fact that you said that he got that. It's just how it is, you know.
You're right. Your magic has run out. It's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn. Look, I can't be saying everything that's gonna happen. You gotta spice it up a little bit.
I won't say it though. I'm not gonna say it. That's when I let things run their course naturally.
That's understandable. Looks like it's gonna be a heavy A default coming out from the side of villains. Really standard to see. This is a nice little play. They're gonna have the double duelist on this A setup. They're gonna be playing retake B. Or somewhat. They're not going to be able to hold it too well. Where's the molly been deployed? It looks like it's going to be put on that alarm bot, actually. I'm trying to just see where Wrath decided to put that. I thought he might put it on lane. See how this plays out.
I think they may have heard the footsteps that Lou is over towards Wine. No, it was quite loud.
Oh.
Gravity well, man. Gravity well.
I hate to see it, really. This could do a lot here.
Oh, no. Nice, he does take 1. Okay, so that's not too bad. The paint jobs are forcing something them back. Prophet, once again, he really likes the Sheriff. It just doesn't pay off at all, though, and on this map at the very least. Blue finally strikes, gets another. It's all down to Myth again. Paint shell. Good night.
Okay. I mean, the issue with Dials, we saw this in the previous map, they wake up when it's almost too late. Happened again, there was an 8-4 scoreline in the previous map.
Maybe they like playing under pressure.
Just like a weird kink or something. They just like being under pressure all the time. Something like that. It's just something that they need to do.
They like being dominated first.
Okay.
Before they strike back. Whatever. Okay, look.
Look, I took it there, but you just went. Look, I jumped the line a little bit, but you like just.
I crossed
like,
the line.
I'm skipping a jump over it.
Yeah.
Like, you're just.
Okay, Dire Wolves, they have a pretty good buy this round, but no one's really on site, and Villains are just going aping onto the B side here. And Dire Wolves, good shutdown, they're spraying around, although Marsh does manage to trade one back. Pang's lying wait, wants this kill, easy for him. Miss chimes in, all down to the last player, Marsh. Just chaos, they're hugging each other inside smokes.
That's really good.
They did some damage, I suppose, took one gun off, I got the round over nice and early. There's still a 4-round buffer to work with.
It's doable. We've seen a lot, we've seen harder comebacks, bigger detriments, or score deficit. I mean...
Yeah, but now look, Villains, they're on the attack side, and we've seen how well they're playing together as a team. The comms, the timing. They have full rifles. Dire Wolves, I think I want them to go a little bit aggressive this round, just get early intel.
I mean, you say that, look at where Lou is. He's playing the son of the Spectre of all things, Prophet. On the other side, Dart's going to force him out, and never mind, he's just going to break it instead. Dart Topman's going to confirm Myth's location. Prophet's dancing in the smoke. This is a really good position being gained from Luke currently.
Nice, he's not pushing into it. That's good, so he could
potentially
get more. Although the Aldrin catches out 2, and it pings 1. Prophet, oh, he's just too bloody sharp. A third one that will be showing top, finally. I don't think, no, he didn't get taken down after all. 34 HP though, he's surviving, and Villains, this buy round's going pretty well. Pocket wormed his way onto the B site. Dire Wolves, damage, man, damage.
I mean, have a look at Pocket's already managed to get. This should just be the round over and over, or over and done with.
Free. Okay, good
Pistol
tap.
shots. Okay. Well, 2 kills. That's okay.
Revealing area.
That's honestly fine. Full buy will come out for Dire Wolves, so they're not in a bad position here. They do lose the round though, but that's okay. Okay, here we go. This is what we wanted to see this whole game. Blue operator.
Yeah, let's see, on the defense as well. You know, if the utility wasn't as expensive, he would have full armor coming to this. But look, that's the privilege of being Jet, I suppose. Half armor, semi-glass cannon it. Get the pick, miss the shot. It doesn't matter. You can dash away to safety.
I mean, Lou's is the player that you always look at on Dire Wolves. This is the man that's always gonna just step up when he needs to. Miss shot though, it's
really took
okay.
that shot.
Yeah, not really a shot you normally take, considering it's very easy to dodge. This is gonna not be the run it back. Actually, he's gonna be 2 off instead.
Nice shock dive.
That's
beautiful by Pain, and this forces the hot hands out earlier by Pocket. He's lost his armor. Nice pick by Lou. That's sharp. Okay, starting to see a little bit of a jet difference here.
Potentially, looks like Pain took trigonometry. Just understands all the angles, as you should if you're a server. Reposition to come out from Lou. He's going to be playing towards his top mid location. He's already found 1 pick into the round. Could potentially look for another onto Pocket. Careful, the shoulder shows, and it's more than enough.
Ooh, the triple dip out put him down to 5 HP. That was risky there. But Dire Wolves, Lou has secured them the 2-man advantage. Now Villains, I wouldn't count them out just yet, as everything was short. Myth, he opens up, takes down Mist. There's a lot of kill to Yuto on site though. Wrath, he finally shows himself. And they know exactly where he is. He's gonna get face down. The shoulder is exposed. Suave swinging off his teammate. Teamwork once again. But Lou, 5 HP. This is a literal glass cannon. Misses that shot surprisingly.
30 seconds.
No.
Okay. Suave, this is really aggressive. He catches out, Pain on the reload. They're double pushing this. Marsh trades back. He has to take down Reloaded. Okay, he doesn't. Reloaded does take them down. Okay. Dire Wolves, they do win the round. It was expensive, but they win it. Thanks to Lou getting those 2 early picks.
Was that important?
I'm starting to believe Lou just won that round. Operator, that's just instant
so
operator
oppressing.
value.
It's so oppressing on Ascent as well.
I mean, on a Jet, this is what I'm saying. You can still play Jet up. It's still the best combo in the game. Like this didn't lose power at all. This is it's the exact same combo. If anything, it got better because the operator's cheaper, so you can pull it out more.
Although, now the thing is, villains, they have plenty of util to actually, you know, clear these angles first before they regress onto the side. You have the Killjoy turret, and you have, obviously, Recon Arrow and Drone. Let's just see if they use it.
Prophet really wanted to try to get that orb. It's not going to be possible, though. He wants the knives. So let's assume that he wants to get this orb A main. It makes the most sense, unless...
Right here.
Yeah, you probably should give it to Prophet here. He's the only one without an actual gun. It could get the Hunter's Fury, but it doesn't look like it's going to be the case. Also, just Smith's having a really good game. He's currently topping the scoreboard on a Sova of all things. It's not really something you see all the time.
Okay, this is going to be fast. Nice util to clear all of these angles. Killjoy lockdown as well. Reloaded. Okay, Alarm Bot. It's maybe good to do some damage. Paint Shells, that's perfect if it locks up the angle for the time being. I think Mithy's in the outer as well. Reloaded the Gravity One. That's so huge. 2 players detained. You're joking. That's a Jet managed to clear all these angles. Oh! Okay, that could have been huge there. Could have been huge there. 5-on-5 post plant off of an eco villains. They've done so much work this round. Oh, that's horrid. It's still doing a lot of damage, I might say.
Must have been out of range prior. Drone?
Oh, Mithy strikes back with the Hunter's Fury of his own. He's doing damage. Nice tag with the pain. Secures it. That's a great start. Now, villains off of an eco. If they win this round, Dire Wolves. Oh no, the right click in the smoke. Misses the second, but he's done enough damage already. The right click confirms to kill him. Wrath. Are you joking? 1 by 1. Dire Wolves are getting dismantled. Lou, he's a place to do this. 10 HP. Although the gun barrel may be a little bit too thick. Dives onto the side, and that's good. Has some position. Drops down though. Spots at the elbow. 2 bullets just to land hard headshot. Pocket gets spotted. On the reload, nice curveball, and Lou just faces it head on. Nice movement by Lou, but he's missing the right clicks, and Timer indeed. Pocket secures the final kill. Villains, they just eco Dire Wolves. 11 on the board.
Oh my goodness.
That's...
Was that a 4th or a half by? That was a 4th, wasn't it? Look at the money. It had to have been a 4th.
Yeah, they forced it. It got expensive, but now they basically secured another round. Dire Wolves, the thing is... What do you do? Do you force this round and basically play to win, or do you play for overtime?
I mean, Lou has the knives, and when Lou has the knives, this gets it gets scary.
Alright, fine.
So they're gonna be banking off him with that. They have 2 rifles and 2 sheriffs. I'll say right now, Dire Wolves are some of the sharpest sheriff players I've ever seen. I can always put the camera on one of them, and they're always gonna just impress me. Reloaded. Needs to be careful there though.
Nice
Payne's already managed to find one at the start of the round.
Indeed. Lou, there you go. He has the knives, gets one for himself. Okay, he's managed to deduct a few lives off of the side of villains. Marsh has managed to get a lot of positioning here. Safe position by Payne so it doesn't get taken down. Reloaded, he has to do so much work. You said you talked about the 1-taps. Let's see it happen. Okay, well not.
Well, it's a trade. So that's all that matters. The trade come out. Lockdown's also available. That's something that needs to be considered. Lockdown is going to be available for Dire Wolves. It's definitely a good tool that they can use to retake the site. They don't need to play too aggressive. Oh my goodness, what is happening?
Oh, he re-aggressed. He could have just gone onto the side and planted the spike as Payne gets his triple. Wrath puts down the turret. They know exactly what he is. Good for a 1. It's on 8 HP though. This should be so easy for Miss at this point. Okay. Dire Wolves say hang on. Nice, nice. Nice force up.
Yeah, well done. Knives came in clutch as well, managed to get 1 pick with that. Payne also
Value.
finding the opening in the round. They had the 2-man advantage, and it was almost equaled up, but 2 members surviving on Dire Wolves. Economy is going to start getting in a much better position for them. Villains is going to be on the back foot for this round. They're going into that eco. Suave's going to be able to get a sheriff, maybe able to drop another one to his teammate. Probably will get just half armor or half shield.
If anything, this could start to look like a closer game.
Yeah.
But Dire Wolves, they have to play pretty damn near flawlessly.
Track them down.
Their economy, it's basically T-string on the edge of collapse as well. They can't afford to lose any guns early on.
Yeah, look at this Marshall as well. Oh my goodness. There's just so many stars at A main. Look at that. Is that run it back? No, it's 1 point towards the run it back. Halfway there. So the whole idea of this round is to get orbs.
They're getting so much map control as well. I'm surprised that Dire Wolves aren't really contesting when they know the villains are on an eco.
Well, I mean, they've already done so much here. They managed to get both orbs, one into pocket. I'm not sure who got the other one. I'd like to assume it's, Marsh or Myth. I mean, probably Marsh. He's closer to his lockdown. It makes more sense. Right. That's just good. You get immediate value out of the round. You get both of the orbs. That's great value.
It's the small wins. Although this time, they're just conga lining over towards A. Miss Gravity Well. Maybe a few kills here. It'll be ideal. And Wrath, I think he's used both Nanoswarms, so he can't do much out of it.
Oh, they're leading back towards mid. The rotate's coming through. Who's gonna spot so many with that updraft? Oh my goodness.
Meat Grinder. Good for 1. Lou, nice spray. Gets a second though. Looking for a 3rd. He's doing so much work for his team. Lou, come on, baby. Let's see it. It's all down to Myth now. He will go down, and Dire Wolves, they get the second round in a row. They have a few ultimates, but Villains, they'll be able to buy coming into this. Although not perfectly. How much util do they have?
I mean, we can have a look. We're gonna have max. We're gonna have max. Oh wait, they all have full util.
Okay. That's perfect.
Okay. Oh no, we're missing one shock dart.
Oh wow, end of the world.
Yeah, end of the world indeed. Timeout. That's gonna be attackers timeout. So yeah, Villains gonna be calling the first timeout of this series, by the way. I would have expected.
They haven't really had to, at least in Haven.
Not even that. I just expected Dials to maybe call one in the first game.
True.
Could have been something I could have considered. Still don't have my controller working, by the way, so this is what we're going to be stuck with for the time being, unfortunately.
It looks perfectly fine to me.
It's
as
okay.
well, what was it? I think the rulebook states that each team has a tactical timeout, 60 seconds long, 1 per half. So guys, use it. It works.
It's also just good because another thing you can do timeouts for is even if you don't need it, you can just okay, we've just lost a round. That's somewhat important. Let's just call a timeout, stop their momentum. It's got more uses than just if you're on the back foot, you know?
It's
just
the mental game
like
as well. There's so much to
mental
it.
game. Yeah, it's half. Let's be real. Mental game's half of this, isn't it?
Yes, and it's great by Dire Wolves, despite being down somewhat. You know, the first half it was 9-3. They really brought this game back.
It's definitely it's a lot more competitive. That's definitely something you want to see out of these two teams. It's always quite interesting seeing two solid teams, or just two teams that I mean, Villains is one that's on the come up, and Dire Wolves has been here for a while. There, it's just good to see Villains trying to punch up a little bit, see if they can potentially pop their weight, and they're doing really well currently, doing really well for themselves.
The next Nebula potentially, like you'll never expect a team name like Villains Esports. No cap, but just saying, you know, it's like to get this far. Same story for like Nebula.
Wait, this is a fake.
Heavy util investment though. I don't think Reloaded's buying it. Still sitting on A. Pocket. Oh, what the hell, man? Just run there. If Pocket can do damage here, it'll be so good for Villains. Although Louis managed to take a lot of aggressive positioning over towards mid.
It's on the site. Pocket is on the site by himself. I think they might actually just try to go B. Look at this. The fake has decided it's just turned into the actual site hit. But what's happened here?
Lou, if he can get one kill over towards mid, it'll be good at the very least. And Villains, this is time to sprint over. He's still unknown.
What is happening? What is happening? This is so tense.
Next door. There is Lou! Has the advantage! Gets the first kill. Alright. Okay, I got a little bit too excited there. But Dire Wolves. You still have your Killjoy lockdown. You still have your Cosmic Divide. This retake is so doable.
Tools are definitely going to be available here. I mean, the lockdown is going to be able to get them onto the site here. He's going to be putting that from the defender's spawn. There's three members towards this lane. They might fight this.
It's a bit of a mode down, I won't lie. Oh, nice wallbang there by Payne. Starts off nice on the pocket. Swap trace back 1-for-1. Wall Street trades coming through. Killjoy lockdown's been deployed, and Marsh has to get the hell out of there. It's down to Myth, the last player standing. There's no way he clutches this. Just save it.
Yeah,
there's burns ultis. It's good. Although Lou's going to execute him. Oh no, all's Wrath. Dire Wolves didn't lose a single player on the retake.
Yeah. Well, they into the retake.
Oh no, one.
No, they lost pay, but that was before the retake. But it's okay. Reloaded has a showstopper though. It's 9-11. This was Dire Wolves' pick there, so it's understandable they're playing a lot better as opposed to the previous map. As it should be the case generally. Oh,
what?
That's unlucky.
The fat finger. He has to change his binds, man.
Yeah, fat finger. I mean, look, it happens to everyone. Can't really fault him for that in the slightest.
But you know, as much as I hate to say it, at a game of this level, that one piece of util may be the game changer potentially when it comes down to it.
Absolutely, surely not, right?
But a butterfly effect, you never know. Okay, now Villains, they're on another eco.
Oh boy.
And as well as they're on half armor, I just want to say that if a single player of a Dire Wolves had a Phantom, it can just one tap all the heads.
That's a fair point. Phantom being one of those weapons that appreciates the light shields.
Especially now, you know, given the eco changes.
Economy changes, yeah.
You'll see half armors a lot more often. Nice pixel there on the scope. Reso.
Ooh, this is a nice angle. Reloaded has a lot to do here.
He's the elbow.
He's playing Raze. There's a lot of damage he can do. He does not have the nade though.
He has a showstopper, even better.
Nice shot! There you go, little spray afterwards.
They're on the eco anyways, but Reloaded is just ruthless. A little bit more through the smoke, please. He saw the trajectory, sprang through. Oh my god, with the pocket! They tagged him onto the side there. It's high noon, and they are definitely putting in the work. Villains don't win another eco. It's 3-on-3 now. Dire Wolves.
Not like this, right?
Not like this. Okay, nice timing by Lou. Only misses a few shots here. Myth takes down Rat as well. Loot finally strikes back 2-on-2. This is getting more and more tense by the second. Suave is left outside. Nice spray through the smoke there. Pain finishes him off. And Loot, yeah. The heroes come through. He's warmed up, landing the headshot. It got expensive.
I told you, this man insta-locked chat, and I said, look, you need to watch Lou this game. Lou's gonna be the one to pop off. He's having a bunch of these pop-off rounds. 3k for him. He also had that nice little 3 or 4k, I believe, towards that defender spawn position, holding that B side. Like, this man's having pop-off rounds.
He stopped bragging, you know? I think in the previous game, was he even anywhere near the top? I don't think so.
I know he was somewhat on the Reyna.
Sorry.
I mean, it wasn't as it's just like you wouldn't notice that
Not
because
as
he's on the Reyna.
I would say.
It's not even that. It's just Reyna's not as flashy of an agent as the Jet, so you don't really remember that. But the second you see him on the Jet, you pay more attention, I'd say. And he has the operator digital. Have a look at this.
All right. Operator's back out. It's been a while since we've seen this. Let's get spotted. I'll talk about the difference with the use a little bit later. Now, Pocket, his rest on the side.
Oh, no.
8 points down the drain. Reloaded, just couldn't pull it out in time. That's so unfortunate. Luke wants to double tip. Oh no, that was crazy close there. Pocket had to run back for a tad longer. He probably would have gotten that kill. Villains have taken the site off of a single kill as well.
Look at Marsh. Look at his position. This man could win this round completely by himself. I shocked out to apply some pressure. Spike will go down. This is a 4v5 retake. This is, I mean, Villain should be able to win this round. Look at Marsh's position. This is just going to be absolutely
They have
insane.
the fundamentals. They are still paying attention over towards short, but they have to go fast though. I don't think the door's been used just yet as well, so it could actually work in Direwolves as a flavor. Marsh, I think he's using his time to strike. That's done nothing. Great wallbang. 1 for 1, and Villains are coming out on top. It all down to Lou with the operator. This is match point for Villains. Oh no.
That's just Pocket popping off.
He got to save it.
Got a 3k. You need this operator. Oh, it's on the hard Marsh.
He heard it. Okay, he heard Marsh. Lou will not let anyone get that drop on him.
Well, operator gets saved. That's
it's something.
That's at least something. It's something. This is gonna be match point. This is gonna be series point actually.
Yeah, Direwolves are about to get eliminated. They've made it into the close quals regardless. But
oh no, they do.
To get taken out 2-0 by Villains with, you know, each first halves on both maps being very one-sided, that's not a good look, man. But then again, once again, I'm just capping because it's like the name Villains Esports. Like, oh, lose to Villains? No way. Who are they? But
oh man,
look, it happens, right? Overall, Villains, they're fundamentals. You say it time and time again. They're playing so well as a team. The side takes are good. It's strong. That retake though. I mean, but Direwolves wasn't quite there. But Villains, even despite only being on the eco, they made it very challenging for Direwolves.
Already an aggressive group about to come out by Reloaded. Orb's gonna get taken. That's gonna be the Cosmic Divide. It's already out early.
Oh
Marsh is already gonna be going for this work position as well. Who's popped the knives?
I think Direwolves this time, they may see it coming, although I don't think Marsh really exposed himself the previous round. Reloaded, finally, the paint shots, it does pay off. Marsh, he gets exposed. Direwolves, man advantage now. 2-man advantage as Lou pops the blades. This is do or die, and he has to use everything in his power. Reloaded, he's holding the wall, but he has to be aware. Prophet, the timing. Can he choose the right time to push through? Oh, he's by himself, and it's just a whole fire squad waiting for him. Villains, I think you have the spike down, but you cannot possibly deny the defuse. It's all down to the last player. Myth, okay, he does go down. Nice trade there. Oh, bait and switch of sorts.
Somewhat. He's gonna get taken by Miss. He's gonna be 2 away from the Cosmic Divide. Another tool that could potentially come on in this last round of regulation. I want to see overtime. Yeah, you'd never think that. If you only tuned in halfway through, you'd never assume the first half was 9-3 in favor of Villains.
Mental fortitude. Serious props to Direwolves to bring it back, you know? And Lou just doing everything in his power. Still holding on to the operator. He's used the blades. So, this is the final round. Once again, do or die.
You know what's a do or die scenario when Prophet's got a Marshall? And Marshall also has a
it's a bit dire. But hey, look, if Villains, they can get a few kills. They can upgrade their weapons rather easily.
Ahead.
First time Pains use the Odin.
Yeah, I guess it's just one of those things we can put out in the last round. I mean, I'd like to assume he's probably got another weapon near him. Could be wrong there.
It's interesting actually from Direwolves. You have Lou really deep inside B main. Okay, sorry. Yeah, and you have the Odin just nowhere near the angle. I guess they're trusting Lou to not miss his first shot.
I mean, this man's been popping off.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd trust this person. Tell you that much.
Curveball, help. Yep.
Beautiful. That's what on.
If the Odin was there, you see, to back him up, that would have been huge. Indeed, you called it. Lou tries to just do some damage. Stray shots. They're gonna commit to the B side, right? Are they?
Oh,
It shows
they'll be walking into a stack. They don't know though.
They don't have to shoot that.
Okay, well, Payne's rotated towards this A position. That's definitely good if you're on the side of Villains. Going to be able to walk
That
onto this
Aldrone
side.
baited out a rotation. You're joking. Okay, Pocket
was it the
pulls it back.
Aldrone?
Okay. Now it's all down to Wrath. He has to do so much for his team. Lockdown. It does a little bit. Let's get a second. Indeed. Prophet finally comes and gets the shot. Lou misses 1 for 1. He's upgraded his gun now, just like I said earlier. 4 and 4. Villains have taken the site. It's match point. Direwolves, they have to pull out something magical.
Gun here.
4v4 retake as well. Look, I'm going to have to focus on obsing. You're going to have to...
Okay, look, Villains, they have 2 players in B main. And now they are isolated. So if a Direwolves, they can take down 2 players on site, it's going to be huge for them. Because coming out of B main, basically to retake a site in which you planted for, it's going to be difficult. Pocket, I think after the recon arrow gets 1. Direwolves, they're making trades work in their favor. 1-man advantage. Prophet's lone on site. He has to land the first kill. Payne just a tad too sharper. Does the Pocket 1v2. Got in the nice opener onto Lou. 66 HP though. The second defuse and reloaded. Does clean up. Ladies and gentlemen, first overtime of Qualifiers 3.
Okay, well...
It wasn't as tense as we expected.
Oh my goodness. Now here's the thing about overtime.
Yeah.
With
5k economy.
There it is. No, operator. This is what I want to touch upon. I just want to say, will we see an operator? Because now you can buy at least a piece of util with this. It's gonna be double. It's gonna be a smoke. Okay, it's gonna be a smoke. That's probably what you want here. You don't need the up drops. You want the smoke for either the dart or just the smoke for repositioning on the jet. This, I'm curious to see how much impact that does have now because
it's a huge gamble.
It makes it a lot easier to buy.
It's such a big gamble for Prophet. You know, this is glass cannon. Like three body shots, 3 body shots will fetch him off. And Direwolves, they're not dangling anywhere near the operator. But then again, they're on the attack, so understandable.
Oh, we spotted the operator. Okay, that's already good info. That jump peak is absolutely insane.
Lou would have taken that shot though. Aggressive by Pocket.
Oh, he's burning!
No! How did I miss that? Reloaded! He was caught in the corner, wasn't he? Such a good start by Villains. Not like this, man.
I mean, you see the star there. You have to expect that. It's such an easy play. Just bait it out. He just went into the corner. I have to assume that he didn't think he'd be able to get hit by the molly there.
Probably. Over the past few days, though, how many of these hot hands lineups have we seen combined with the gravity wells?
Yeah, we've seen so many, and it always generally gets some value. Because you need to bait it out. It's like the double shock. It's just shock dart lineups when you go on Haven from A link onto A site for the default plan. It's the same thing. It's like so easy to adapt to.
Order did their homework and they baited it out almost every single time. They never took a lot of damage or got taken down by it. Although Direwolves are insisting on this A side take. It's a bit of a stack here. Now Suave's hiding down under Pocket with the curveball. Doesn't really get much, but Suave chimes in and sneaky double. I think his job is done here. Direwolves, okay. You have side control, but at quite the high cost. Oh, that's risky there. Lou has to go huge in for his team. I mean, he's the vandal. One shot to him will finish the job. The nice one may flush him out to an extent. He burns down just a tiny little bit more. Villains. Oh my god, he's still burning down! The box is someone gonna say he's tagged for crying out loud. Lou! He's dancing the devil! He's still alive! Now, Myth with the oppressive Odin. He's doing so much damage. All down to Lou! And 1-on-1! And Prophet had the angle advantage. Jesus Christ, man!
What just
it's
happened?
So chaotic. It's coming down to the wire. Was that a ricochet?
Well, I didn't expect that to be the case.
Match point.
We're gonna see Lou operator. That's the question.
Huge by Lou as well. It's to survive for that long and still manage to bring it to the 1-on-1.
The updraft.
Fat thing again. Oh, what's that?
Oh no.
$200. Defender timeout by Villains. And do Villains really need this, or are they just call? Direwolves.
No, Direwolves. Yeah. I was about to say.
It's still a die, man.
I mean, you may as well. There's no real reason not to. Also, this was the half that Direwolves won basically all their rounds on. So they have an idea of what they need to do.
But it's overtime. They have to keep running it back.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth that needs to come out if they do want to win this. They would need to win this round otherwise. I mean, this is another series point for Villains. So Direwolves on the back foot yet again. All the pressure's on them. Man.
Pocket has just got Pocket. He's having a series, man.
Just
running back,
running
after running back.
He's Mr. Consistent for the side of villains. He always shows up. He's never at the bottom of the pack. He's always at the middle or the top. He just knows his role. He does it so well.
Now, Lou's come awake, and I feel he has to go superhuman just to pull through to go to map 3 at this point. Because villains, I can't fault them for anything right now.
They're just playing as a team. It's the simplest way to put it. But
yeah,
Dials are definitely working up. So it's a scary scenario to be facing down the side of Dials, especially Lou. Like Lou, he's on so much. He's had so much value. He isn't going to be going for the operator though. So that is something that does need to be considered. Gets forced out of position. Dash early. Okay, so that's already the dash out. He can reset it with 2 kills as per usual.
But 2 kills against villains, I mean, it's not exactly the easiest thing, considering they tend to always get the trade. Mid-control is villains now, and did get the B main orb as well onto the Phoenix, that's my question. 6 points.
Yeah, they did.
Great.
Yeah.
He gets the second, 1 kill, running back, reloaded, great start though. The teamwork from Direwolves, that's what we like to see, the bait and switch. He's not going for the orb, okay, whatever.
You just gotta step it up, you just gotta get, just put on the gas at this point. You need to move.
Okay, villains, spike is down a player though, Direwolves, let's see how clean the retake is. No one's on the lurk, so they don't have to be that afraid of short. Split retake. Let's see this happen.
This is so dodgy, look, it's a double hell play. I always hate these, you have your lone player playing A main, I mean these two need to go out, they need to pop off.
Okay, they're aggressing onto the side, but the gravity well stops reloaded dead in his tracks. That smoke, it may do so much damage here, villains. 1-for-1 trade, now pocket. 1-on-3. If he gets this, I'll lose my mind. They don't see it coming! Good for a 1. 17 bullets. Okay, Rat finally takes them down. Reloaded, got the half, and he actually had to get off just to secure that kill. 1-for-1 trade. We're running it back again, baby.
All right. Just testing if the gun works, shooting bullets into the ground, you know, could be jammed. Absolutely no other reason he's doing that.
God damn. This is a marathon, I gotta say.
Another one. Another operator for profit, so they're not going to change it up.
Odin on myth as well. How much use is going to have to play?
You get full. You get full, don't you?
No. He sold it again, so he gets full now.
Okay. Oh, well, this is the first time he's played towards A, so this could be the change up that they need to get another another round win on this defensive half.
But you know, once again, it's overtime. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
it's sort of. Okay, it does matter, but
I mean, it's nice. It's just nice.
They got the ult as well for Direwolves, so that's good. They gave it to a 7 or 8 point ultimate. That's curious.
Interesting.
But then again, all their ultimates are 7 to 8 points, so whatever.
It's not the end of the world. I just don't think it'd be something you really give to a race. This is a nice little bait play that we could be seeing. What is this?
A lineup?
Is he trying to do? Yeah, I was about to say, because look at, there's a star. Trying to see what's happening here.
He has something in his hands. Nice purple through. Spots out the owl drone, and this is fast from Direwolves. Villains, they have to rotate fast now. Direwolves, okay, great start. Reloaded, mows down Suave. He's aggressing on the side. Pocket's holding back down now. He has to go huge here. Spreads up a few bullets. Good for 1. Loser fast on the trade. Direwolves, the teamwork. This is what I like to see now. They're starting to get the timings a little bit better. Rico now probably clears main. Okay, no, spots at 2 players from Myth. Although he's alone on side for the time being. Lose on lane. Shoulder got spotted out. Oh, shot by Myth. That was a little bit ballsy there. Pain strikes. He's been lurking this whole time. It's on Profit, the operator. Has a dash to work with, but he really needs a rifle in this 1v3.
Yeah. Not sure he's going to be able to get this one. It's 1v3, 13-13 on the board currently. Knives nowhere near in sight.
Oh,
he needs to kill Pain. He needs to frag on a Pain.
He's going too slow though. Nice quick scope.
Okay.
But the Frenzy, no, surely not. A second, it will be the cherry top, but just Direwolves, they know they just play the timer, and Myth swings off of the turret. Direwolves, now it's their match point. They've come back all this way.
The driver's seat now.
Match point.
On the defensive half. Well, okay. Well, they want to go to map 3, which I believe would be bind. Correct?
Once you check the beta, because honestly, this game's been going on for so long.
Yeah,
I've
no,
gotten
that's understandable.
A split?
Wait, split. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I didn't expect that actually. Well, there you go. Split could be third map. That's just anyone's game. This map is also just anyone's game currently. How have we gotten here? Just absolutely insane.
Mental fortitude, mental endurance from Direwolves, honestly.
Okay. Orb for Pocket.
Same story.
Okay. Well, what's going to happen is he's going to run towards A. He wants to get the second one. He wants to get the spike down.
Exactly. Or maybe even the kill. And then that's just that's basically a man advantage-ish for villains. But the spike is being left over towards B. I think they're going to commit to B side at the end of the day here. But there's a lot of killjoy util over there for Direwolves.
I think they're just trying to spread out. I don't know if they want to commit to B.
That's expensive as hell. $400 Eldron just to secure pocket the.
I mean, have a look at Reloaded. He's running. Oh, he's second guessing himself. I just saw him completely start to zoom on the mini.
No.
Counter drone. Hold up.
It gets nothing. They're staying on site. Good. Reloaded. Oh, gets caught in the open. There's nothing he can do there.
No.
Villains, they open up. Okay, nice util by Wrath, I think. He holds them offside for just a second longer. Recon arrow. Good by Pain. Wrath chimes in, getting the kill off of it. Wrath has to hold down the sun for time being. He's the final player to halt their aggression. Here's the drop down. He's getting pinched though. Misses the shot. 1-for-1 trade. Villains the bullet into a 2-on-2.
Oh my goodness, this is tense.
Make the mistake though. Lou, he can do so much damage. He's popped off. Double play over towards this angle. Nanoswarm gets popped here. A second one from Marsh, but he's alone on site. They don't know how deep they're on. It's all down to Lou. It's 1v2 this. I mean, sorry. It's all down to Lou indeed. Nice tap. 6 bullets. You can do this. The timing. Nice double headshot. Lou single-handedly secures the win for Direwolves.
That's map 3.
This is endurance. Map
3.
15-13.
Defenders win.
Oh my goodness, Digital. They pulled it back from 9-3.
They did. That's a
They pulled
comeback.
it back. How?
That's a comeback.
9-3 to win in overtime. Double overtime. Was that double or triple?
Double.
No, that was double overtime.
Double.
Triple? Double. Okay, good.
God.
Sorry. 30 bomb for Lou. I told you. Watch this man on the jet. He has so much pop-off potential.
5 first bloods, and you know, I was saying earlier that Prophet, he was really getting those first bloods like map 1, but however, towards the second half, you know, it really didn't happen as Direwolves, they started to take the initiative. 300 combat score, he was just doing everything. But then again, Direwolves as a team as well, they really came alive towards the end.
Yeah, they've showed up. They just step up when it matters. I guess that was a 52-minute game, and we're not even at map 3. Like, what is happening?
That's fine. So in hindsight of that, we're going to go to a short breather, rehydrate, use the bathroom.
I need water. I need water.
This is the distance. So guys, don't go away. Map 3, Direwolves versus Villains Esports. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Valorant Oceania Tour Stage 3 qualifier, Open Qualifiers 1, Villains Esports versus Direwolves, and that was an absolute marathon of a game 2, but goodness gracious, we finally did it, and Direwolves, they've made it to map 3.
Yeah, so we're going to split, so that's going to be an interesting map. I don't really think I've seen either of these teams play split in recent memory, or at least from my viewing, so I don't actually have a prediction. I think this could be just anyone's game at this point.
They've come all this way, and honestly, props to both teams, especially Direwolves, for the mental fortitude to really stick it out in map 2 and come back from a 9-3 first half. But now, without further ado, honestly, the teams are ready. I'm just going to ask to confirm, Villains are. But my main concern is split. Direwolves, I haven't really seen them play a lot of split, that's one thing. But then again, at the same time, Villains, to be choosing this map, I can't help but feel they have something up their sleeves.
You'd assume so.
The teamwork has been on fleek, like, this entire day.
I'd like to assume someone like Pocket will be going to a Raze. I don't really see the Phoenix coming out. Okay, Prophet actually is going to be hovering the Raze. So it looks like there's going to be no... Oh, wait, are they really going to play Phoenix here? Oh, he's going to be playing Sage. Okay, this makes a lot more sense. This is a much more standard, split comp. The only issue I have is Sage on this map, she's still probably a must pick, almost.
The Wolves
but her
is one
wall's now
thing.
400.
Yeah, the Wolves is one thing. It's expensive as well, but it's the slow orbs. They can single-handedly just stop a push.
Yeah, but that's 800 credits you need per round to stop that mid push, basically.
Also true.
Which is just absolutely absurd to think about. One of the most expensive kits in the game. I think the average currently is like 750 or 700. She's like on the higher end alongside Jet, who's at 900. Lure Jet makes sense. I mean, these all make sense.
It's a comfort pick to an extent, you know, and if your best player is playing that well as comfort pick, just stick with it. Although,
I don't see why not. Double
Breach. He has been buffed.
Breach is good. Breach has always been good on this map.
True.
Always been good on this map. There's been times where people would play Sky over Breach, which is understandable, but you need a flash agent on this map. It just makes your game plan so much easier. It makes you be able to take so much more map control. And Breach is definitely going to be agent to do that. I haven't seen Myth play Breach, if ever. So I'm curious to see what his approach to this agent is. Really standard comp from Villains. It's just quite literally just bread and butter. No Sentinel or no... Look, I mean, they have the Sage for Direwolves, but like no actual Sentinel, let's be real. Like Sage isn't a Sentinel. Like...
Not Villains, you know, the Killjoy, I think it's good. I think it definitely works very well on split, especially her ultimate to either take or retake, and the fakes as well. It's fantastic.
Yeah, a lot of util available to them. I do quite like the Cypher over the Killjoy on this map personally, especially after the recent buffs, especially the Jet. Jet being able to break trips. Yeah, no, it's because you can place your trips at a lot more. Or just better locations. You won't have to worry about them getting broken due to a jet dash, which is just insane.
You won't have to like instantly react and sort of fight off of her diving onto the site.
Yeah, it's a lot safer to play Cypher on this time. I think Cypher's play rate is definitely going to go up a lot more. He's such a good agent. There's really no reason not to be playing him. Maybe. I don't know actually. Maybe I don't know. I think this is one of the maps where either agent is good in terms of Killjoy Cypher. Like that's sort of a debate. I think it's really just whatever team prefers which agent. There's a lot more value you can get out of each. This should be a really standard mid default coming up, by the way. The Sage is going to be playing towards his B main location. Full kit on reload. He spent 800 credits for a full kit of utility. That's how it...
No money, baby.
I guess, yeah, it's insane. Like, this new econ for some of these abilities is just absolutely absurd.
Well, Villains, they've pretty much taken mid control and they fall right back. 4 plays of Direwolves have dedicated themselves to this angle. 1 flash used. Breach only gets 2 now.
Yeah, he only gets 2. One thing to note as well is I think in the Breach... okay, not anymore. Yeah, he went for the half armor. Yeah, because they're 250. Yeah. The breach Sky debate. Sky has a rechargeable flash now, which sounds absolutely disgusting, and it is.
It's so good.
But I mean, Breach.
Alright, look, the Villains is all inning over to the 8 side, and left defenseless. Missed. Does do some damage, but it's Lu ultimately to get the final kill. Gets the second. That spike down as well. Lu down right there. He's already stunned, and Myth gets the easy kill. What was the thought process there? Wasn't expecting it as Myth frags right back. Frenzy is just doing all the work here. Prophet, he has the auto pistol. Goes down to the paint shots after all. Now it's down to Pocket. 1-on-2. I mean, it's doable. He had some armor to play with. The Frenzy maybe ideal, but he doesn't want to give away his position.
Yeah, the sound cue. Pain spotting the angle.
Oh,
Okay.
nice by Pocket. Good for one. Oh, what a clean tap.
Is what I
Triple on Pocket. Resurrection's charged up 3 points, and he clutched around as well. Villains. Man, these guys are playing out of their minds.
Oh, Mr. Consistent. As I have stated multiple times, Pocket coming up huge 1-on-2. That's
He does not care.
That's insane. Yeah, it just peeks me. He's like, hey guys, I got the spike. Yeah, let me grab that real quick. Just let me go fight you guys for it. Doesn't care with classic
way.
half armor. Wow, okay. Really hold on by him. That's gonna be able to get in the pistol round. Direwolves on the back foot yet again.
Oh,
Start the
wow.
game
What else
off.
is new?
Yeah, just rinse and repeat, really. Not out of
Although
their comfort zone
Direwolves,
spider.
they're gambling, stacking over towards mid, and they're going to get nothing out of it as Villains just snowball over towards the A side. The ultimate, though, curiously enough, it's not being taken at all. It's free, but they don't know it.
Is he gonna? Are you gonna grab it? Okay,
Big suck on the
Okay.
big Boba? No? Okay, fine.
I don't know. I just thought you
Oh
grabbed it.
my god, Direwolves, they're snowballing in return. Now, Prophet, he could be in prime position with a huge mow down here. He is alone for the time being. He needs to flash spell him out. 1, 2. Marsh chimes in, and this is just a meat grinder.
There you go.
One enemy remaining.
Really straightforward round. 4 on the board.
Oh.
Well, 3 on the board for Marsh, I should say. He's really gonna be 4 out of 7 on the ultimate. That's beautiful. He's also getting charged up for the side of Villains. And that's what you want to see. You want to try to get a lot of I mean, yeah, just you want to bring into that the first actual rifle round for both these teams. You want to get as many ultimates on the board as possible. There you go. 2 rounds. Bonus round coming out. They lost absolutely no one. So their economy is going to be in such a great position.
They
This has a lot to
barely,
do on the
they
inside.
barely even lost armor as well. So maximum reinvestment, maybe 1k, probably less. You don't even have to.
Have a look at
Myth,
this.
Heaven. So I do think they're expecting their race to just inch over towards Heaven. Indeed, can we see it coming? Myth gets stunned.
Oh, that's
Prophet,
beautiful.
Running gun. Poor Myth. No smokes left though. And oh look, Direwolves, they're getting caught out individually again. No trace to come through. They check the discipline corner. Sight take by Villain. So convincing. Direwolves, what do you do?
That's
It's your
just
first
the round.
round.
That's just
You have to
that's
save
that's
this.
the round,
Huh?
is it not?
think
I
so, don't
don't
you?
see how you get into this. I think that's the round. I don't want to call it early, but I'm calling it early.
Holy crap. They are gonna commit.
Doesn't
No,
look like it
no,
actually.
no. I'll take
They
it back,
just
I'll
they
take it
saw
back.
the sage wall,
They heard me,
and then
they
if
heard
you
me.
actually pay more closer attention, if you look at the minimap right now, there is a whole
But
just a massive dump of Killjoy util. It's just like, no, you're not coming through there. It's not happening. I'm not gonna let you push that at all. They're saving. Oh, the
no
temper has been
stars.
set.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
stars as well, curiously enough, from Villains, so I suppose they save on that economy just a tiny bit. But Villains, this is their bonus. Why would you... They can hunt this, fully. They have 2
Yeah, they are.
rifles.
Yeah,
just
may as
run
well.
for them. You have SMGs. Look at the pings on the map. Oh my goodness.
Well, blew his one.
Although 5 seconds, they have to go fast. No! Oh my god, that was so close there. You can't afford to lose another rifle. Catches Marsh on the drop down.
Just such a goofy way to die. Marsh is just falling to his death, getting decapitated. I mean, I didn't expect that.
He rebuys
but-
a Spectre?
Oh yeah, he does.
Oh, it was dropped,
Interesting.
I think. It was dropped by someone else.
Was it dropped?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, makes more sense.
Here.
Okay. I mean, I suppose it works. 2 SMGs, 3 rifles aside.
Should be. I mean, Direwolves is still in this round. It's still a possibility.
Their economy
3 rifles, yeah.
it's going to be cooked if they don't win this though. They have to
Yeah,
win this, otherwise
correct.
Villains just going to run away with the first half again. We've seen it already
That is
on 2
correct.
maps.
Yeah, time again. History's repeating itself. Apparently, so. I'd be surprised if it
was
is
that
gonna be anything
was that
different.
like $250 used just over towards mid from the Sage? That single ultimate. I mean, the slow one.
Yeah, 200 from Reloaded.
Burning cash, man. There's
that's the wall.
400.
Yep, so there you go, 600 down with the stinger in hand. So
Green wall.
yeah, just an interesting situation we do find ourselves in currently. They've locked him out of the B heaven position. Marsh is potentially going to be able to walk up onto A if Woo all the timing.
Doesn't see anything.
We checks the angle, but it's not going to be it. He doesn't know he's up.
Missed. He has to go huge here. A Spectre as well. Prophet may honestly win this engagement. He has a Phantom, more bullets, faster fire rate. It's a rifle, more damage. And he decides to go down slow. Alright then. And Marsh already there. Backstab. Surprise. Lou, he's surprised. Mr. Surprise. This A side, it should be ripe for the taking. The spike is coming over. But then again, rotations from Direwolves just as fast.
Here we
30
go.
seconds left.
Marsh walking out.
One
Not
slower
trying to
when
reveal his
reloaded.
position yet. Looks like it's going to be 3 towards this A main location. Lou has quite a lot to do here, though. He does have the Vandal in hand. This man can't pop off from this position.
The
He'll be able
element
to
of
find one
surprise.
to miss.
Good for 1, and the
Second.
slow! Pocket's own slow! 3 for Lou!
Whoa!
Easy, man! Okay, he overcommits, and Suave does take him down. But Suave 1 on 3 finally gets dunked on. Dire Wolves, they won their that must-win round.
Told ya. This man would pop off. He's done it time and time again. He
He
always
had
pops
the
off
element
when
of
he needs
surprise
to.
as well. I think basically Villains, they only expected Mist to... Was it Mist, really? To be one of the only players
Yeah.
on the A sides?
But you can't expect that. He's playing in
No, of course
vents.
not. Exactly.
Yeah, he's playing in vents. There has to be someone on the side. Otherwise, he's just going to be able to walk out onto A for free.
Free farm for Lou, and now look, despite the economy for Dire Wolves being doable,
knives.
here's the knives, so might as well use it. Lou, knives, name a more iconic duo, I suppose.
Apparently, that's going to be the
Okay.
ultimate orb. I like
That's
this.
commanding. Oh, the reloading, he can't really back out.
Oh, watch this aftershock. Look at that. How
Triple.
disgusting is
Nice
that?
pixel angle. But Lou reloaded. What do you do, man? He has to get flashed out, I think, or stunned. Okay, nice timing.
Beautiful. Good util. Well, I'll say right now,
That's a lot of
that
money.
was 850 to get that ultimate orb.
Yeah,
850 credits. The flash, the slow, and the wall. So
quick maths.
that's one way you can think about this now. Previously, I believe that would have just been 600.
So on paper, it's not a lot, but like, given the state of Dire Wolves' economy, it's still quite the hefty investment, and you don't even
What
have
should
the,
come
the resurrection.
Yeah, slow should come out from reloaded here. Oh, wait,
Last
he's gonna...
second, get detained.
Okay,
Okay, not too bad, not too bad. But Villains, they do manage to aggress onto the side, just a tad slow, I suppose.
Satchel out.
Profit, nice blast pack. But Dire Wolves, they have the read on the situation I would expect. Lou from vents, and the spike to go down from Villains. 5-on-5 post plant. This is going to get brutal. Nice dodge by Profit. Gets 1 actually, but Lou's here now, finally to rejoin his teammates. Just close angles. Phantom difference, in these tight corners.
Look at this. Look at this setup, though.
Oh, triple!
Get out!
Boom, boom, baby! Oh, that's just cleared by Dire Wolves. They mowed down Villains on the post plant. What a beautiful retake.
They forgot about
Buff
it. They forgot
aftershock.
about the triple tick on the aftershock. He ran back into that position. He's not used to it.
I don't know if they forgot about it. Sure, he may not have been used to it, but then where do you go? It covers so much.
Dude, you
get
have
forced
to
out of
swing.
position.
Dude,
Exactly.
dude, you have to swing.
Have to
That's why I'm saying he went back and he went back into
They
it.
had a
He had to have
crossfire.
forgotten about it.
They had a crossfire, and everyone basically had to swing out. And it was going to be a bloodbath regardless. Okay.
Breach is
Yeah.
OP on split. Pick Breach if you want to win your games.
It's such an easy angle clear, man. Oh my god.
But, like, wow, okay, that aftershock, we've seen it twice, and it just looks absolutely disgusting. One was just to force him off the line, the second one actually got a kill. Got a lot of value. That was a 3k for Wrath. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Profit
okay.
go fast.
Oh my goodness,
Judge! Same sort of gravity well, and Lube shuts him right down. Going for a double, but Blast of Haunting and he can shoot 1-for-1 trade. Has missed myself the elbow pocket, takes him down. Alright. Suave is out as well, has a Spectre. Now he's in a bit of a risky position. The dogs, they smell meat as Suave. Okay, blinded, takes him one down.
Oh, here it is again.
1 pump, 2 pump, and Suave pumps down Suave.
Spike down.
Wrath pumps down Suave, sorry.
Suave pumps out Suave.
Whatever.
Oh,
the
spam. Okay,
what
Wrath.
the hell?
Check him PC and game.
Good game since then. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, just I mean he heard the rope.
Oh,
So
true,
it's
true.
safe
Timing.
to assume that there's gonna be a play behind that smoke. But at the
Now-
same time,
Dire
still nice.
Wolves, they've basically taken back momentum of this first half.
Correct.
It's Villains on the really bad buy. 5 half armors and versus 3 specters. This is gonna get juicy. I mean, versus 3 phantoms.
off the back of Lou, I'll say right now, Lou getting that 3k on the A side previously during the hold when they only had 3 rifles kind of put them in this position. He allowed them to accelerate their economy to a certain extent. And it's really good to just see these individuals stepping up. I'm going to keep talking about Lou because this man's absolutely disgusting on this chat.
He can just
He
keep
always
tapping.
pops off time and time again. Yeah. We're about to force him off the line. It's not going
No.
to spot him. It's going to go into vents. They may not know he's here.
Oh my
They're not watching
god,
it.
Lou, this is so free. Easy one, that's Spike.
Spike down.
The
mid.
judge on Profit as well. At that range, it does nothing. Miss gets Marsh walking out through a smoke. What the hell's happening there? See the judge, it tickled Lou. It was a pea shooter. And Pocket gets cleaned up. Clean, flawless round by Dire Wolves.
Wow.
On form.
That was perfect.
Looking
that was
like better.
perfect. Lou, perfect positioning around that boom bot. Doesn't get exposed by it, and it's just going to play dance around the nebula. Doesn't have to worry about anything at all.
It feels like the roles have been reversed, you know, because like Villains, they were playing how Dire Wolves were, at least for the first 2 maps. But then again, Direwolves are starting on defense for split, which is it's always the more favorable side, I suppose.
Yeah, just playing with a lot more confidence and just playing better as a team.
Also
They're just
true.
working up. Maybe just a slow start today.
Maybe it's a 9-3 comeback.
Yeah. It's definitely possible. I mean, if you come back from a 9-3 deficit to win it in overtime,
More
like
morale
you're,
boost.
yeah, exactly. Your confidence must be high. Oh, here we
8
go.
points. Oh my god, that's expensive as hell. Prophet dives right in there, although he's not gonna get much. This is so risky. What? He dodges the point blank. Nice movement. Shoots it right out. Catches out Pain in the last second. The reload has to lock down the site. Good for 1. Myth trades right back. Dire Wolves. This is the weakest round yet on the buys. Backside could still be
Blue?
contained.
No way.
Oh my god. He just keeps finding the timing. Wrath pushes out. 1-for-1 trade again. Now, Villains, they brought it back into a 2-on-2. Cosmic Divider's gone. And then Spike not down yet.
Cosmic Divide available for Direwolves as well. They have the tools available for this retake. I want to see how many stars are available on Mist. It's only going to be 1.
Direwolves, it seems like they're second-guessing Villains. Like, they're overthinking it a little bit. Expecting Villains to maybe fake the A push or just get really sneaky.
They don't have time to work with those, so they can just...
That is true.
Can sit tight for a little bit. Swab with 1 star available. Cosmic Divide.
Okay.
Oh, they're both isolated. Okay, this could be potentially worrisome. Myth is 10 seconds off of the Aftershock. Or the fault line, excuse me.
He heard some bullets. He's holding angle close. Oh no, he heard the drop down. Okay, Direwolves.
Myth.
The timing! Lou had the flick there, but Myth, he's going absolutely ham. Cleans up by himself.
Beautiful
okay, he'll swap
round.
to stick the second. Nice.
Pop off from Myth. Just like to say, he used his ultimate at the start of the round during that hit alongside the showstopper from Prophet to get him into heaven.
Yeah.
And he's already 4 out of 7 on.
He had the
Rolling
plant.
Thunder.
He secured 1 kill. I think got more. Oh, whatever. It's
Yeah,
just
no,
his
he got a
max.
3K on the plant.
Yeah. Okay, right. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, so
Damn.
okay, this is what we've all been waiting for.
Lou
Have a
operator.
look. Yep. Read my mind.
But to mid though? I mean, it's true that Villains they've been getting mid control relatively free every single round, but okay, let's see.
Have a look.
Yeah,
Oh,
Lou of course takes that
beautiful.
shot, but he still a dash to work with.
Wait.
Nice bounce off the wall.
Wait, that was Payne's nade.
Oh my god, that's right.
What? How did that happen?
Throw for skins.
Okay,
Oh,
trading the
poor Payne.
boom bots.
He does manage to escape with his life though. Once again, mid control being taken by Villains, and that's a lot of util used by Direwolves.
Well, util indeed. They didn't really get much out of it either. They've just kind of traded positions. They are going to be walking towards this A location. They have no idea where Lou is. So that is the difference maker of this round. Holding towards this A main location. Still has a full kit of util available.
Exactly.
He's 1 off the knives. So if this man manages to get a pick with the operator, he can pop the knives. There's a lot of explosive potential.
He can double dip, but once again, Villains, I don't think they'll let him get more than just 1 if he does choose to reaggress.
Oh, they need to be careful.
They
Oh, they
read
stunned
that
him.
perfect. Oh no,
No, they
missed.
didn't.
They missed. Lou, this is our perfect. Oh my
Shot.
god, Marsh in the instant trade. Pocket with the res back. Now Misty's trade positions. Takes down Swab. No smokes for Villains to go any further. And the resurrection for Direwolves as well. Plus they have the Rolling on the ultimate to retake. Villains, there's no way to win this round.
Oh, the resurrection. Beautiful.
Blades are online, should he need to use it.
Boom! Oh,
There you go.
That's
It's only
massive.
1 player under hell oh no, sorry, up above that's undetected as Prophet gets caught off guard. Lou, this is gonna make so free. Oh my god, Lou, what are you doing? This is 1, gets taken down. Now Pocket, he can clutch this out. I jinxed it. Whatever.
Well, a lot of ultimates used. Somewhat. Double resurrection for both sides alongside the Rolling Thunder. But Direwolves do secure the round at the end. They're going to be able to retrieve the operator. Lou still has his knives as well, so he did not pop
Exactly.
them in that round. That's something you can have going into multiple rounds. Payne's also going to be 1 off the showstopper, so keep an eye out for that. Myth 2 away from the Rolling Thunder. There's definitely some more explosive potential that can happen very shortly. Marsh has the lockdown. We could potentially see a fast play towards B, or just him trying to hold on to it. Work a default, and eventually just use the lockdown to get onto the site in the end. It is going to be an eco buy, or
Yeah.
a half buy. So I'm not too sure if they do want to really use that. I'd like to assume this round they just try to farm up some ultimates, try to get the orbs if possible, but it doesn't look like Reloaded's going to let them get the A main one.
Early aggression. Ooh, okay, nice. He has the position now. No way he steals that again. Although it's one in the open, they know exactly who he is. They missed it, to back him up. He gets stunned. That's unfortunate. Reloaded's by himself for the time being. The paint shells might just damn near take him down. Missed it there. Free double. The mow down. All for one, also. All for one.
And what else are you doing in this round there?
Not much. Not much.
So difficult to actually win. They do manage to retrieve the spike, so that's at least something I got going for them.
Now, Wrath catches out Marsh, trying to make a sneaky play up mid now. That's the second time as well that he's been caught solo.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Paint shells out of nowhere.
Nice shot.
Oh, wait, that's big. He has his Rolling Thunder next round no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
That's the pick he needed.
One more. That'll be the an absolute blessing. As Pain, he does seem to want to push this. Oh, that was close. Okay.
Okay, well... This is the first time we've actually seen Direwolves winning a half.
Yeah. You know, despite everything, I think that Villains, they are sort of keeping toe-to-toe with Direwolves, despite Direwolves being on the more favored side of Split.
Yeah.
And they have Killjoy on the attack. Imagine Killjoy on defense.
That's a fair point. Look, Lou. Operator. Look at this stack. They're all playing towards this B location. This Molly's going to be really good to get them off the line. They probably want to get into this B main location.
Lou's going to take the shot
use this
regardless.
lockdown to get them on the side.
Yeah.
Lou
does not care. Does not care.
He doesn't have to. He's sharp.
Exactly.
He's confident.
And has a dash. Jet.
No dash anymore, though.
You should run.
True. Okay, Killjoy Lockdown's been invested, and honestly, Direwolves, they have the man advantage. They have 3 ultimates to play with. They can just wait and play Retake as a team. But Lou, he's insistent on holding the angle a little bit further. That's a lot of util invested just to take the site. It's clean, though.
Ultimates. Spike down.
Oh, that's nice! Although Myth, he does manage to escape just barely. The gravity one combo may worked out fantastically there. Pain just dashing around, and this is finally the retake.
Thank goodness, what is happening?
So much util being thrown around. That's a lot of cash being burned, but the spike's not even down just yet. Direwolf jumping gun a little bit there as reloaded. Manages the wallbang down Suave. That's an angle, alright. Pocket has the refrag, can't do anything. Marsh does get one, but he's so low. Pain can mow them down. Myth chimes in. 2v3, and Direwolves, they're starting to slow things down just a little bit here.
My head still hurts. Just I saw this dump of util from both sides. We'll have to talk about that definitely after this, though, but they're looking to work their way up. Reloader's gonna be able to find one on the Marsh, and Myth is gonna get taken out by Myth to close out the round. Direwolves have won the half for the first time this series.
Yeah.
But, look, that's cool and all, but what just happened? There was just this absolute dump of util.
I don't really think Villains having to invest the Rolling Thunder plus the Killjoy Lockdown just to take site.
Yeah.
I think that was too much. Maybe just the Rolling Thunder and use the Killjoy Lockdown just to hold on post-plant.
Look, I think they were playing a game of like floor is lava, because basically everything on that floor, on that B site, was just covered with util.
Pure chaos.
That whole time.
Imagine if someone's like PC was slightly older. The instant
I
dip.
wish you had a replay viewer, because I'd love to go back and watch that and just see what actually happened.
Too chaotic
Because it was so
sometimes.
happened.
But okay, look, now Villains, their economy is weaker. They want to at least maybe get 5 to 7 to end the first half. That will be pretty decent. 4 to 8 going in favor of Direwolves who have woken up. That's a dangerous prospect.
Yeah. Blue with knives as well. Always gonna be something scary. Did they hear the rope?
Not again, man.
The flash. Yeah, there's a flash. Profit.
Perfect.
Oh,
Miss
beautiful.
dodges and the judge. Oh, clean 2
Doesn't
pump.
matter. Alright, here we go. Lou, we've seen you from this position before you get a 3k. Let's see what he does now with the operator and knives.
Oh, spots out the jump from 1. Catches out Myth. He was, I think, boots. The knives do get missed, but the judge at distance, it does nothing. Doesn't matter. Luke throws right in there trying to get the kill. And he will get taken down from behind. Villains, nice side take. Once again, an eco. They're doing so well on the ecos.
Spike planted.
That's so difficult. Look at this little gremlin angle. Playing with the judge. How do you retake this?
You save it, probably. No,
Oh, he doesn't care. Just push.
He was the bait. Marsh was the one to do the damage, but they know the judge now post-nerf. It can't really kill at that distance. Wow, Villains.
Crouches. Recalling my bot.
Wow.
5 to 7, that ain't bad.
Switching sides.
Well, there you go. Killjoy alongside the co-cast of Sage and a Breach and a Raze and an Astra on the defensive half.
Yeah, I'm worried.
They have a lot of, they have a lot of tools here. But here it is. They won the half. Or they, Direwolves won the defensive half with double duelists. Now they're going to be playing the Raze and the Jet on this attacking half. They have a lot of ways to get onto that side. They have the double dive combo.
Yeah.
That Raze and Jet. They have a lot of ways to take space on this map. I'm curious to see how this does play out for them though. But Villains do have a really good comp for this defensive half, so this is really just anyone's game at this point.
Yeah,
This round may decide quite a bit here.
It seems like both teams, they were just waiting for the second half.
Correct. Looks it.
This is it. Alright, map 3, Dire Wolves versus Villains Esports has come all this way. We're nearing the conclusion. Same story, actually. Pocket, Sage will really hefty investment just for the ult orb. Oh, that's a ballsy push, but Prophet goes right into the firing line. Myth has to hold everything down now. I mean, a frenzy at distance is great, but it does work out. Dire Wolves, they back off.
Backing off, looks like it's going to be coming out towards B in
Not
the
for
end. They
much
don't know
longer,
about Myth currently. Marsh has got a lot to do. He's baited for his teammate
Sage
completely. He's going to be able to find one. They don't know about Myth. He doesn't even get one.
Exactly, the frenzy at that distance, you would have expected at least to get one. Two's fantastic, but instead got nothing. And Suave, don't tell me the frenzy at that distance, he secures the kill. Positioning, I don't think Wrath saw as well. The heals come through, it was wasted. Wrath, he's done his job here.
1v2 last pistol round. Can you do it again?
I mean, probably. The isolation is possible. Plus at the head of one. Oh, what a dig. Heals the mid-air as well. Pocket is just going absolutely spaz here. No, the whip from Pain at distance, that's not good. Pocket, he can spray them down at this point. Good for one. One foot! Reloads! Catches out Pain! Oh, come on!
2 HP! How? He did this again!
Oh!
I am not.
He should not have been allowed to win that. He ran out of ammo. He's shaking his head as well. Even he knows. Dire Wolves. What the hell, man?
Are you kidding me? What?
Jesus Christ.
What?
Whatever. Now, look, Dire Wolves, they had a 2-round lead coming to this second half, but it's completely stumped off of a single play by Pocket. They catch up, it's going to be an even game regardless. Unless Dire Wolves, they pull off some miracle eco round win with only 2 Sheriffs and 3 Classics. Pocket, he's 5 out of 8 as well for his Resurrection.
Sorry, I'm actually speechless. How has he done that again? He's done that again, Digital.
The gods have blessed them.
Look at this. They're pushing up very heavy A, so they've got all this A control. They decided to wall off B as well, so they've got quite a lot of map control. Considering it's an eco round as well, they've done quite well for themselves.
So much util.
So much of this map.
All the Killjoy util burn over towards mailroom.
Oh, Prophet.
Nah, Goblin. Let's see it.
Oh, he's gonna play in the smoke now.
Boom.
Bye-bye, Lure.
That's one. Look, Dire Wolves at this point, like, I don't think they can afford to play slow. They have to just go fast as a group. A little bit of a moonwalk there as Marsh, he's the one to get fragile. This is a little bit too much, but look, it's a perfect flash. Oh, Prophet, the 2-for-1, baby, sailing through the air, and now that's how you make a game even with style.
Look, I'm not trying to hype up eco frags, but that little moonwalk was absolutely amazing to watch alongside the
Sailing
double
through
kill
here? Yeah.
with 1 bullet with the judge. I mean, look, you don't normally hype up eco kills, but that was a really nice round to watch.
It's entertaining.
Yeah, it's fun.
Dire
Have a
Wolves
look
are
at this.
okay. It's their full buy.
5-man.
Once again, they
Yeah,
have to win
5-man A.
this. Economy, if they lose, they're going to be absolutely shafted.
Look at this play that's going to be coming out from Villain, so it's just not where they need it to be.
Prophet has to die early. Okay, that's good. Lou executes him. They saw it coming, and Prophet walks right into their crosshairs. A-side taking really fast and convincing.
Oh,
Nice time, I suppose.
shells. It's all good. You see, that's what I'm saying. Like, look how much space you can take with the raised and a jet so quickly.
Just dive onto sight. Problem solved.
Oh,
The double,
what's happening here?
the double aim trained over towards the angle. Lou, he will back off to watch the flank, and Wrath. Oh, that fault line's gonna do so much work. The swing as well. Triple pump. Lou for 1. Lou for 2.
3.
Nice.
There you go. 3rd kill in the round for him. 2v4. At this point, you just go for damage, really. Pocket. Probably
Yes.
gonna try to find the kill onto Lou if possible. I don't think he's gonna be able to give that up so easily. Okay, Lou's been confirmed. He's gonna be moving there.
Oh, that's
2 kills
smug.
away from the blades. If he gets this, Ace will have blades.
Everyone's coming here though. Okay, Reloaded gets it. 1 trade back, so it's not too bad, all things considered. They did do some damage with what they had left.
Yeah, really well done.
Pockets one off of the res.
Yeah, that's definitely
So is
something-
Reloaded.
The both, yeah. It's mirror matchup apparently.
Wow.
In terms of these sages. Close in the score department as well in terms of the kills, deaths.
This is a very even game with only Lou really being the outlier here. 17 kills. Oh man.
I'm just seeing chat go nuts for the pocket clutch.
Yeah, probably. It
Look,
shouldn't have happened.
Look, that was absolutely insane. But yeah, Pocket's been having a really good series. He's just been showing up every single map. Just doing his job. Every
Okay.
single time. Ooh,
Myth
it's a fast speed
flash.
hit.
They have to fully fall back. Lou just dives on there and splashes back and forth. And all of them are used now. The timing, the util, Lou's whipping everything. Pulls it the classic, gets executed to the back of his head. Villains are holding down the side, all the direwolves, they're holding on. They strike back. And now it's all down to Lou last Wrath. 1 on 3. Walks as a crosshairs of Myth and Villains. They even things up again. 8-8.
What just happened?
Just full chaos. Just
just so quick.
util bombardment. That's all I can say.
It's quite literally you blink and you miss. Like it doesn't get more literal than that. That's what happened. 8-8. It's evened up again. Direwolves have another buy in them because they're gonna probably get these knives for Lou. If that's gonna be the case, they'll have a decent buy. Prophet's back onto the judge as per usual. Expect nothing less from him. Pocket's going for this wall here. So if he does this, they may be able to grab the He's gonna go for the wall. That means yeah, he gets the knives for free here.
Blocking sight.
You know, both teams, I said earlier, they were waiting for this second half because it suits their competitions better. And it just shows. It's so back and forth now. Plus, I just want to point out, I was at 5 clips earlier on, and after that pistol round in the clutch, it doubled to 10 clips. I think 5 people clipped the same thing.
Can you blame him? It's
No.
very hype. Everything, just all the circumstances about it as well. 2 HP, 0 bullets.
Oh, man.
Absolutely insane. But, it's a new round.
A split?
He's got knives. Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be an A split.
Which is
Swav
good.
doing his, Swav doing his best mist impression as well.
They don't have a flash, however, to push into this. But a gravity well. No? Maybe?
Oh, I thought the timing, something might have happened from that.
Paint shots
Nice little combo there.
Yeah.
But have a look at this. Torrent spots him.
Oh, Swab! He hits his head with just a second and mows down 2. Lou, the blades are gone. Payne dives right in there. But it's a 1-on-1 trade. Villains, they're still hanging on. This defense is so good. Wrath.
30 seconds left.
And of course, his buddy Sage. What do you do? Sage is on site. No res possible. And Villains, they have the man advantage, ultimate advantage, util advantage. Wrath has to go huge here. He dodges the boombot. That's good. But he has to go huge for a second. Misses the spray down. And simultaneously, last 2 players of Direwolves get taken down. And Villains, they're starting to, you know, take back a small lead.
Fucking got stress here. That's really good. They burn the lockdown for a res alongside a round win against a force buy from Direwolves. It's all going Villains' way right now. 9-8. 8-9, I guess I could say.
They have a composition that's more suited to defense on the defensive side of Split.
Well, it also, I mean, you say that, but at the same time, Killjoy on attacks with the lockdown takes a lot of map control, takes a lot of space. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's like you have that double sentinel combo, so it is obviously going to be like very strong on this defensive half. And I guess that's something that Direwolves might be potentially regretting not using. But they're having quite a bit of success right now. Have a look at this.
This is going to be a meat grinder. Paint shot, that's good. Oh, the gravity wells and the fault line. And the aftershock. Luke gets 1, but gets taken down though. That's not bad. And it's just util bombardment once again. Oh dear, dear, dear. Poor Pain. Prophet blows him up. Direwolves, this eco is just not really working out. And Rathy's caught in the corner. Throws out the aftershock and goes down to the boombot. Oh, Jesus.
That aftershock always gets me. I'm still getting used to it.
Triple pump.
Yeah,
it's good.
It's actually a kind of an insane ability.
It holds down the angle for like so much more longer. It forces them to either push or die.
Yep, you have to swing. You can't sit in it. Okay. Potential fake to come out. They're not biting, are they?
Didn't Lou actually have the jet dash as well? Because I'm wondering. He was stuck in the corner.
Look, I don't know. It happened so quickly.
Oh, reloaded. The time has to work out. He whipped a few shots there.
Beautiful.
And that's a clean double. The frenzy at that distance from Mist, he would have needed
bit of a miracle
stars to align.
Yeah. Stars, Astra. Is that intentional?
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay. 10-8. Buy round or rifle round coming out from the side of Direwolves. So they have the Rolling Thunder. They have the res. One of the Cosmic Fight as well, so that could potentially be something that comes out later. The spike is going to be held by Mist, so most likely going to be using him to get that spike down. But here we go. Pocket's going to wall this off.
Same story. Like, I've never actually seen Sage being played this way in quite a while, and
Good.
I suppose it works out, yes. It gives them
really good.
intel. 3 sets of gunfire over towards A. Oh, that's a flash. As Lou, he gets halted. He gets stunned as well. Poor man.
Yeah, the flash has been around for quite a while, but it's not really something you see all the time. Even though it is a good flash.
Because like
just
Breach,
flash
he wasn't played for a while, let's be honest.
Yeah, that's probably part of the reason.
Villains have rotated a little bit off though, over towards like mid. They've left B alone. Killed your util. Has been retracted. That's 20 seconds. Ish.
He's holding the rolling
No way
thunder.
he does
That's
this.
interesting. Maybe, I mean, we'll find out.
They don't have any ultimates, so this is gonna be a risky play.
Oh
Alright,
my
they do
goodness,
it.
they're going
It
for
comes
it.
out. He only gets one though, I think. Prophet. Oh, that's a bit of a choker in midair. His check his corners. They get nothing indeed. That's wasted. 8 points. What is it? 7? God, that's expensive.
That's 7. Wait, how is he?
Lose gone positioning as well. After the turret, turns out it did pay off at the end of the day. The repositioning. Luis works on the A side and Direwolves. They're running back to get the spike over.
30
Missed.
seconds left.
He's still in the corner. I don't think they may expect this. They're checking it though. Oh, Marsh.
Oh, well
Tattoo shot.
done. Great game sense, if anything.
Nice flick by Suave. But the res by Pocket that he had earlier brings him right back. 4 and 4. Now Direwolves, they have a res in their hands. They have the Rolling Thunder. Now Suave is going all the way in. 0 fear. Gets 1. A second is ideal. Gets stunned though. And he does get taken down. Still neck and neck. The drop down. Lou goes for 1. Gets taken down. Tip for Tat.
Wait, he can stick it. Can he?
He probably can, but like he's in the corner here.
Oh no, it's in the
Pocket has to
open.
go huge. Pocket, he's clutched so many times before he can do it again. Slow orb, Payne's in the corner, has to go for a swing. Pocket, oh, gets caught this util out.
That's unlucky.
Perfect timing by Payne. 9 to 10, Direwolves, they're not letting villains get any further.
Doesn't get much better than this, does it?
This is Sunday night entertainment at its
Well,
finest.
I'm happy we got this game.
Yeah,
It definitely did not disappoint.
no.
Rough round for both these teams, but there's gonna be a but involved. Direwolves, look at that money. It's been all over the place. Even though they won that round, they're still on the back foot.
Yeah. Lou, he's nowhere near the blades. I mean, they have the Cosmic Divide, and I think they have to use it this round to try secure the win. Even the res, potentially. They can't afford to lose this round at all. Not this late into the game.
They're really relying on these force buys. They really like going for them. Something I've seen time and time again coming out from this Direwolves squad.
I don't think it's really worked out mostly in their favor, though. That's the thing. If anything, it's villains who actually manage to force buy and eco and win rounds.
Might just be their playstyle. Might just be happy to take these
Coordination.
these force buys. Yeah, maybe. This is gonna be big though. Have a look at the setup from Marsh. Oh, never
Nice.
mind. been
Oh,
something.
okay. The Raze just blast packs straight deep into B, and he's cleared that angle for the time being. And they heard the noise, obviously, so they're calling for players to come over to help out.
I mean, at this point, you just use Breach Util to force him out of the line.
Indeed, it's rechargeable. You don't get extra charge back. Although the Nova Pulse keeps him in place. Profit, he needs backup ASAP. Myth is there, but can't do too much. But they may think that Profit has made his way out. Mind
look at
games.
this position
Lose on
there.
sight. He's done damage. Now they have to hold down this B push. Execution onto 1. Profit gets a double, almost a triple there. I think that's a lot of damage done. But Blue strikes right back. He's on 59 HP though, no heals.
If Sage wasn't the one to go down, he would have been able to get the rest
Oh
there.
no,
So he's gonna be able to fucking
Suave
run this one
takes the
v2.
initiative. Exactly, miss. He doesn't take the corner. No! Walks right into the crosshairs of Pocket. The Cosmic Divide was used as well, and that's 11 on the board now for villains. And, you know, you mentioned at the start of the round, Direwolves, their economy was rough. Look at it now.
You have to play for 12, don't you? Lou can pop knives. So there's a bit of an X factor going into this round. Lou...
You have to play for 12. No way they risk it all on Nico. 9-11,
Yeah.
that's close enough. You can't afford to go the way. It's not as daunting.
It's just 3 rounds.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't even count them out of this round. If Blue pops knives, he can definitely work something with them.
But the entirety of Direwolves has to support him. Blast packs, heals, smokes, gravity wells, flashes, everything. He has to go in there and do so much damage. Literally plus ultra right now for Lou.
Still, seen big things from 4.
Both teams on defense, they leave mid completely. That's
This is a nice
interesting. I
little-
want to point out.
This is a nice little setup.
Yeah,
The second
timing.
he spots contact, the
Oh
flash.
no, Lou. May get shut down here. The flash is perfect, and he dives away to safety. The gravity well though, it may actually punish. Or not. Lou gets taken
there's
down.
Lou out of the round.
Good timing, but by Suave on the pinch. The paint shells, I think it's from the defense as well. It's thrown really, really deep in there. I mean the slow orb all the way from back B. That has a
Here,
toss and
double
a
kill for
half.
Suave. Is it going to be a third one for him? He's already going pretty well into this round. Grant is the E-curve.
They're dedicating a lot of players just to take him down though, and he's just mowing them down because he has the bigger gun after all. Good dink, and he runs out of ammo. Okay. Oh, one tap, and he survives.
Okay.
Down
Beautiful.
mid.
How's he got another with that one? He's on for it.
Oh, Wrath, man. Oh,
That
nice
was
tap. Okay, then you heal stacked. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
30
one of them will be able to retrieve a gun there.
They have the res.
One enemy remaining.
No, can't use it anymore.
You can't use it. No
Marsh is
way.
there. The reload as well. They know exactly where he is. What do you do? Paint shell. The blast pack boop. Marsh has the angle locked down. Reloaded. Nice jiggle, and he doesn't go down at the end of the day. Match point. Okay, Dire Wolves. No mistakes now. Has to be flawless.
Match point.
Do what I. Series point. We saw this again there.
We
Once
have.
had series point for, I think it was 12-10 in the previous map. Oh, okay.
Timeout.
Beautiful time to use it.
That, yeah, fair enough. I feel like it could have been used a little bit earlier, but
Well,
nonetheless.
I mean, regardless, they've pulled it out. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Direwolves, they've only gotten 2 rounds in the second half. It's all been villains completely. They brought it back all the way to match point.
Just mirroring Direwolves in the previous map. Taking a bit of inspiration from them.
What a team, man. This, I'm just going to say it right now. This Dark Horse run has been monumental.
Villains. Yeah, I mean, they're a team on, I guess, an up-and-coming team. Proven themselves in a couple of tournaments there, but look, they're going to be making it in, I mean, they will be playing in close calls, number one.
Yes.
So that's always going to be a good thing for them. It's really just a matter of how far can they actually go. By the way, the next opponent for either of these teams will be Wildcard.
So imagine
So-
playing a best of 3 that goes to
Yeah.
map 3 and basically overtime on the last 2 maps, and you still have to face off against Wildcard who are fresh.
Yeah, I'll say right now, it could be.
That's
it's a
grim.
good thing and a bad thing because at
You're
least you'll
warmed
be warm.
True.
Yeah, you'll be warmed up, but there's
You'll be
always a
tired.
but involved with this one. Yeah, you could be
Fatigue.
tired. You could be mentally drained. You played a very long best of 3 series, going all 3 maps. Like that's always going to be mentally draining on players.
You'll need icing sugar to say the least, you know,
Yeah.
just to boost your blood sugar levels a little bit. Okay, Luke, I've got it. That's punishing. That was his own fault line, wasn't it?
I don't know.
think so.
It was someone's.
Was it Myths? I don't know.
I don't know.
So, I wasn't watching the map. Now, villains, they've basically stopped this push. They're holding it down. Their flash is ready. Nice flash. And Swap gets positioning. Myth peeks through. Gets the kill into Rat. It's match point. Not like this, man.
Sure.
They have a res. They have to fight for A. They're fighting for the res.
Your duty is
Okay, Wrath is back. 3 pumps. And the spray down. Villains is going all the way here. Reloaded. Now down with his own
So
teammate.
grim.
2v4. There's a Killjoy lockdown to deal with as well later on. This is not a good start. Lou just got completely shut down. It was the difference maker, to say the least.
There.
Just so grim. 2v4.
They know he's on the wall now.
Yeah, he's gonna drop down there. Makes noise as
Christ.
well. They have to get out of here. But if they go B, they walk into a lockdown in Marsh's entire Killjoy kit. So either walk into the 3 stack or the 2 stack
They're
and the one in
cutting
sewers.
noise. They're betting on a rotation, but it's not happening because Killjoy's
doesn't
on
need to
B.
happen. Yeah, it doesn't need to
30
happen. They
seconds
can
left.
trust Marsh in this scenario. Probably should be able to get a free kill here. Reloaded's gonna be able to swing into the trust any second.
Misses!
Now. This is
Reloaded,
flick
good for
their
1.
mid.
Now Myth has to go
Myth is
huge
gonna
here. There's no one to back him up. He's gonna get the double spray down. No, Reloaded gets a secondary kill. The heal, they made it even, 2-on-2. That A side is theirs completely. Now, it all comes down to the post on how well they play this.
Oh, they have lockdown.
10 seconds left.
Is he pushing screens? He's already pushing screens. This is advanced positioning. Although I think Marsh is aware.
Marsh.
Reloaded has to get the kill here. He has to get the kill. Marsh is being patient because he knows that Reloaded has to push. Reloaded. Spots the head, misses. And oh no,
he's
misses to
getting
get detained! Not like this!
Are you kidding me? That's how it ends? That's how it ends. After that timeout, that is how it ends. Are you kidding me right
Christ.
now?
It was a house of cards. It was a house of cards from the very start of that round. The instant Lou got shut down, it was downhill. The res did nothing. It took almost like a monumental effort just to bring it back into a 2-on-2. Myth, he could have honestly sprayed them both down right there with the Phantom. He has the potential to do it. He has the potential to do it as a player as well.
Oh my god.
13-9. Villains 2-0 Direwolves. And they will have to face Wildcard now, instantaneously.
Yeah, well, I don't want to say like, oh, you're gonna need a lot of luck, blah blah blah, but I mean that's Wildcard. It's a solid team, and I do believe they are playing with Signed as well.
Signed, indeed.
So, yeah. It will be a bit of a interesting game. I don't think we'll be doing that game.
No, look, this best of 3, it's taken so
Quite
long
tired,
already, and like,
yeah.
you know, someone else to take over. But look, Lou, 8 first bloods. He's done his job at least for split.
It's just not enough.
Almost
It's
300
just not
combat score
enough.
again. But it was just a final round. Things could have gone so differently if there wasn't any breach util. But that's how the cookie crumbles, and they tried their best, just couldn't go all the way.
Yeah, I mean, just lure. It's just lure factor, really. You put him on the Jet and he pops off. It could have been a different world where if he was playing Jet on that Haven, maybe they would have won that map as well. But we don't know that.
Yeah, look, and now,
Unfortunately.
in typical fashion, I always get the player to come on for an interview post-game. And today, it will be Marsh, the nominated player for Blins Esports. Marsh, how you doing? Congratulations, that was grueling.
Thank you very much. We're doing good. Feeling good.
All right, and I'm assuming you guys have to be so hyped right now because, like, to win against Dire Wolves, I mean, it was no small feat. Map 2 was a marathon.
Yeah, it was. It was a long one. We had a good start, but slowed down on attack. But they played pretty well there.
Yeah.
But we managed to close it out in the third game, so that was good.
So, like, how do you guys manage to turn around for Map 3 at least? Because Dire Wolves, that was the first time taking the first half advantage.
Well, we kind of knew like we had a pretty solid defensive ideas, so we kind of just said if we can get like 4 or 5 rounds on attack, we've got the game in the bag, and that's what happened. So
Yeah.
we were happy with that. Yeah, got the win.
Especially the final round there in which you were just sitting on B side with your ultimate backside, you had your turret watching mid, and you just made the call to tell your teammates to stay 3-stack basically A side, and
Yeah.
it got close there, but you guys did win out, so just really good game sense. And who's IGLing in game?
IGL. Yeah.
IGL, wow,
Yeah.
perfect. Okay, man, so how do you feel going to the next game against the Wildcard, another best of 3?
It should be a bit of fun. We're just looking to use these games as honestly practice with Prophet in the lineup now, which is a recent change. We haven't really had much time to play with him, so it's a work in progress. So we'll just use all these games against these strong teams as like a learning curve. So yeah. hoping
VOD
to
review
do
as
pretty
well,
against
because
them.
regardless, you guys have qualified into the close quals.
Yeah, 100%.
Anything further on from here, it's just the cherry on top. All right, man, any words from you, Marsh, to all the fans out here? Because this game, it was an absolute banger. Everyone tuned in to watch it.
I'll just say GG's. We did it for Jun, baby.
You did for Jun. Oh yeah, so Jun's retired?
I've got no clue, to be honest, man.
All right, fair enough, that's fine.
Okay, well,
Crash, anything from
just a bit of banter.
I'll say right now, I do have a little bit of history with Marsh.
Okay. Oh.
So I'm quite. This is more of a statement, not really a question. I'm quite happy to see them getting to this stage. I know they're putting quite a good amount of effort, like a lot of effort behind the scenes. Tell me about Prophet though. How's he doing for you guys? He's a recent addition. He seems to be doing quite well.
Yeah, so we made the change up just like a couple days before VOT, just with some internal issues with the team, so we didn't have much time to lock a roster. And Prophet had some existing ties with Suave, so they've got some chemistry there. So we decided to put him to play with us. Just a sharp player, really, and she's well. So we've brought him on the main duelist most of the time, and Pocket we've had to put on a second duelist for the time being. We'll see how we go in like just thinking about agent comps in the future, whether we do move off the double duelist. But Prophet's been playing well for us, getting the frags that we need. When he's on, and yeah, he's got good energy as well on the team, and it's all like nice and high spirits, which is great.
Perfect.
Cool.
All right, man. Always ask this. MVP for the series, who was it?
I'm not actually sure, to be honest. I think each game was a different like MVP.
True.
I think Prophet really showed what he was worth in the first game there with 8 first bloods and then an MVP. I think second game, Josh played super well, or Pocket.
Yeah.
And then I guess myself on the third game, if not feeling not being modest or anything, but
The IGL
yeah, I think
and
okay.
locking down sites.
It's okay.
yeah, I just feel like each game we all different person stepped up.
But
and
overall,
obviously
it was a
Suave
team
always
game.
Suave always enabling us
Yeah.
on the Astra as well. Like not always able to frag, but on that Astra position, he can use his utility to enable those other players to get the frags that we need. And same with Myth as well. So I think it was a team effort today.
Perfect. Well, you're going to need some more of that wherever it came from, because take a break, you earned it, and now face off against Wildcard.
Awesome. Thanks for the cast.
Cheers. Thank you. Well, Crash, I don't know about you, but I think my personal MVP probably has to be Pocket. I mean, he was
Okay,
consistent
yeah,
map 1,
yeah,
map 2,
fucking
and map
landslide.
3, the double clutch. That's huge.
Oh, mate, look. by a landslide. He just double clutches in the third map. Just Mr. Consistent across the board. Never had a bad game. Just showed up when he needed to. I mean,
Yes.
yeah. And he played. He managed to play a Sage as well. He played a Phoenix and a Sage this series. So 2 different play styles. Or not
Versatile
really play
as well.
styles, just 2 different agents styles. I guess I don't know where I'm trying to go with that. But look, he played really well. I think Pocket. I'd put if there was an MVP award like that we could give out, I'm saying right now it goes straight to Pocket. I didn't even have to think twice.
Perfect. Well, MVP award. So you guys, maybe Vodafone, if you care, if you want to sponsor us, I always do MVPs. So I could hand out maybe like $25 vouchers, like a phone card. I'm not too sure in the future. But hey, look, man, thank you very much for joining me, everyone. At Crash OBS, that's his Twitter handle, the premier Valorant observer in OC. And plus, surprise, surprise, he has a big brain as well from watching so many games.
Who would have guessed that watching Pro Valorant helps you out in that regards? Not me, but look, yeah, I'll be back next week for Close Calls. What's happening with you, Digital?
I have no idea. I'll probably get an email at some point, so we'll see what
Okay.
happens.
Okay.
Well, everyone, once again, I'm Digitalcasts, William Zhang. You know who I am. You can give me a follow right there on my handle on Twitter, Twitch mostly where I stream and cast more games. Hope you enjoyed the show today. Everyone, tune in. Thank you very much. I'm gonna want to run a 1-minute ad break after this. Just take advantage of the small bucks and then go for a raid. So everyone, thank you for watching. Unfortunately, we won't be covering wildcard versus villains afterwards because we've done so much today and we need dinner. I need to go to the gym. Thank you. See you next time.